Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. It is I, Lance. Why'd I say it like that? It sounded like like I said Lance. I'm Lance. I'm Lance today. Shit. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot to open StreamerBot. Hold on. Don't worry. I got you. Ms. Diof. I got you. Wait. I thought I had everything set up, but there's always one thing. Ah. Also, hi everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi Nocturne. Hi Ms. Direwolf. Hi Kursta. Hi Tommy. Welcome on in, everybody. Don't worry. I got this. Jimmy will be up anytime soon. Hold on. Jimmy will be up in a bit. Hold on. I got this. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I'm addicted to the Blue Locks manga. I have a friend who's a really big fan of Blue Locks, so I understand this. I understand what you mean. Okay, now it works. Whatever that is, I am not a fan. Well, he is not a fan of whatever that was, I guess. Oh, I guess he doesn't like Blue Lock. Jimmy, why don't you like Blue Lock? Excuse me, what? Hold on, come on now.
No.
Well, never mind then. I guess he just refuses to engage with that. I'm sorry to say. Well, at least he's not gonna get addicted to it, I guess. Also, hi Claw, welcome on in. Hello. Where does he a better grind than mine? I haven't even leveled him up though. I know I have a bunch of materials for him. I can probably get him all the way to 90, but I haven't paid attention. What's his XP? I'm oh yeah, there we have that. I don't pay attention to it, so I don't mind whatever number you guys get next to your names, but YouTube just forced that feature. YouTube just forced that feature onto everybody. And so yeah, there's a Twitch chat like leaderboard. The power of being a member. I think you get experience by chatting, so it's not just by being a member. I don't think you get benefits from being a member. I think you get a higher ranking if you super chat as well. I'm not entirely sure. You have experience. You gain experience by doing stuff. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, look, if the number things incentivizes y'all to chat, I guess that's good, but I don't care much about it. And I've seen people in other chats also be not disappointed about not happy about it either. Rodent. Thanks so much for the membership, Len. Hello. Welcome on in, by the way. You know Fate because of Mordred? Who? Yes, I know Mordred. Okay. I know that the thumbnail says that I don't know anything about Fate, but in reality, I know some things about Fate because at this point, I've been on the internet long enough, and I have friends who are huge fans of Fate. So at this point, I know a bunch of it. My latest clip was the most popular leaderboard. Yes, there's also Eclipse leaderboard. I like that idea better than the regular leaderboard that YouTube has. At least that incentivizes you for doing something else other than chatting, which I don't know why you would reward someone from chat for chatting alone, but oh well. I think Twitch does the what is it? The leaderboards better. One thing about Fate, and I don't want to share it. Depends on what it is, because there's some things about Fate, the franchise, which can be not safe for work based on the origins of the series. And if you know, you know. But if it's not that, then I guess you could share it. Is it that one little fun fact about Saber being Artoria gender bent and somehow them having a kid? Is it that? Because I also know that one. It is Astolfo. There's also Astolfo. Yes, I do know of Astolfo. The one guy. Shido seeing Fire Dragon after sleeping was truly how babies are. I also understand that reference. Yes. I do know what that means. So a soft spot for Churi and Mordred. I don't know what they did with Mordred in Fate. I don't know if they bastardized her character or something. Saber being what gender? But yes. Well, Saber, the character Saber, is her name is Artoria Pendragon. She is based on King Arthur. And she calls herself the King of Knights or something like that. So, yes. And then there's, I think, something about her wanting a kid or something. And so she asked, what's the guy? Merlin, to transform her into a guy so that I don't know. I'm talking out of my complete ass here, but I seem to recall something about that. If anybody knows more about Fate lore than I ever will, they can correct me on that. But I think there's something about that. Mordred is gender bent too, so I assume everyone is. A lot of them are, not all of them. I think Fate Grand Order has a bunch of characters that are historical figures that aren't gender bent. Saba got her own Saba at some point, then Mordred was born. See, I wasn't speaking out of my ass. There was some truth to what I was saying. So yeah, Fate lore gets complicated, is what I know. But I never cared about getting into Fate. I never particularly cared about getting too much into Fate. I will say, though, I was always interested in, at the very least, the visual novel or the anime adaptations of the main stuff. I couldn't care about getting into the extended universe, you know, the Fate Grand Order and all that kind of stuff. That I didn't care. I know that people say that Fate Grand Order has some awesome stories. It's too much for me. I don't want to get into that. But I don't have a problem. And in fact, I have an interest in getting into the main side of Fate. You know, Fate Stay Night, the Unlimited Blade Works, or whatever the hell, the movies that Ufotable has made. Fate Zero. I hear all of those are good, except that one Fate Stay Night anime, but whatever. So, is it raining? Oh shit, it started raining. Well, that's wild. That's wild. Gives you 25 XP with a chat limit of 3. Not sure when it refreshes. Yeah, I've never really got it either. I think nobody really does. Fate do be nice, which is why I completely think pressing skip on the event story and getting the rewards is the proper way here. Well, I'll do the whole event. I'll just do it off screen. Go shower, help my father. Go do the thing you gotta do. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't worry. Appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. Mordred is still an incest baby. Is that actual Fate lore or just history? Because I also know that history is like Arthurian legend and all that kind of stuff tends to be quite weird as well. Both? Okay, well, right, sure. I shouldn't be surprised about this. Of course, in my first place. Well, then chat more, I guess. I don't want to incentivize people to start spamming or anything like that, or just fighting each other in chat. So don't pay too much attention to the numbers, okay? Because I don't particularly care about it. So yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's weird. It really is weird. I don't know how. You can look at the top fans and it'll show you. I think it's because y'all have the same amount of experience, and so it just randomly assigned a number to which of yours. You don't get one either. Yeah, it's strange. I mean, all of you seem to have 75 XP, and they're not going up from that. So the most that I've seen anybody get in a given chat is like 300 anyway. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? They implemented it all weird, is what I'm saying. They implemented it very, very strange. Okay, let's go to the game, shall we? It's not like we're gonna do anything like important anyways. We're just gonna go chill. We can keep yapping about Arthurian legend or whatever the fuck. But this time, well, I'm playing the video game because I have things to do. And we can keep exploring and doing all the other stuff that I enjoy doing in this game when I'm not playing the story and all that. And I didn't know what else to stream today, and I know I wasn't super eager of streaming the Fate collab story, which I have been doing, by the way. I got to this point where it says Escape Assassin's Noble Phantasm. I'm in this one part which is bizarre, and I am a little confused, but it's fine. So far, the story hasn't been anything to write home about. So difference with PP versus PP. I do have Sparkle. In fact, that is part of the reason why I really want to build Archer, because my Sparkle has been here the whole time and she's like built and everything. Another thing is, I'm just now seeing I have Dance. And apparently this is rare. Now the question is, do I switch this? Because people go crazy about Dance. I have this light gun. I have this light gun. It's on Asta, but I don't even use Asta anymore. When Mara uses ultimate, all allies' actions are advanced forward by 25. What, the 8 copies? Apparently I do, yes. I do apparently have 8 copies of this light cone, which I wasn't even aware that I had that many. I do have that light cone. Yeah, people were complaining. Well, not complaining, but people were saying that they don't have it. And I'm like, really? It's rare? I guess so, huh? And sleep's for good luck. If there's ever plays Rainbow and maybe sacrifice all my sleep. No, don't sacrifice sleep even if I play your favorite game. I mean, it's a 4-star. I mean, I'm not surprised if people haven't gotten it. There's a bunch of 4-star Lycons that I don't have as well. So I'm not surprised. But the question is Sparkle better on that? I gave her this. The next ally taking action except the wearer deals 16 increased damage. So this is good. I think this is good on her because she immediately advances the action of someone. Hold on, let's see. Let me check the spreadsheet for this, because I know there's a spreadsheet that has the build guides and the rankings that I trust. Wait, where's OBS? Tommy took first place. I don't know, man. Let's see. Quantum, Sparkle, where are you? Where are ya? Past and Future is apparently better than Dance Dance Dance, but Dance 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 has an asterisk which says requires extensive knowledge of speed and action value to be used efficiently. Not recommended for general usage. She shall stay with that light gun then. I don't care much about playing optimally, but I could give Dance 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 to someone else. I don't know who though. I don't know who could be good for it. It could be Harmony Trailblazer, honestly, maybe. Or I can use his break effects, yeah. If your units aren't like 160 speed, no reason to advance Archer ahead with Dance Dance Dance, and Sparkle advances him. Okay, then I guess she'll stay as is then. I guess she will stay as is. I don't know what other Harmony units I have. Which other Harmony units do I have? Wonder filters. I gave him the Great Cosmic Enterprise, which is, yeah, no, that's good. I don't think there's anybody that could use it, honestly, that I actively use. Because I have Bronya, and I do have Bronya built, by the way. I do have Bronya built, but I think I just gave her her signature one, which I think is good, but I highly doubt this is going to be better than that Dance 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 is going to be better. Because I do use Bronya now, by the way. I've done 2 things. Because I don't like this team. Well, I like it, but I did notice that it can be difficult to use because I'm not used to it. Where the fuck did it go? I have a Kevin team, a Finon team, which I called Suffering because, whoops. Well, how does Jimmy, do you like Honkai Star Rail though?
I vibe with that.
Okay, Jimmy does appreciate Honkai Star Rail. There you go. See, we have found an agreement with Jimmy. He is okay with Honkai Star Rail. He vibes with it. Thank you very much. But I've been using this team a little bit. I used it mostly on Divergent Universe, which I found was really fun because Finon was doing a gajillion damage. And it was fun to use because I didn't have to worry too much about my characters dying. But then I tried it in like a regular fight or something like that, and it all of a sudden became very clear that it is quite difficult to use sustainless. So, because it doesn't have any sustain units. And I don't like that. We can try though. We can keep trying. Maybe I just suck ass, or maybe I picked the wrong fight to do with this team. I don't know. I think I tried to do a boss and the hardest boss as well. Who knows? Either way, we have stuff to do. The idea is that, oh boy, that's a lot of text. Hold on. Yeah, never go sustainless unless you got those sweat comps and relics. Yeah, but like, who can be a good sustain for Finon? Doesn't he want to be targeted by, like, Huohuo is probably a good sustain for him, isn't it? And I don't have Huohuo. The whole idea is that the reason Arthur is cured to not be able to have children, and for Mordred to be the undoing of Camelot, is the fact that Mordred is born from a teenage Arthur sleeping with a woman he later finds as his sister, which she differs is mostly on the face of the idea, mostly from people more gauze. Is more jaws? More gauze? Those more gauze and oh That's a lot. It always amazes me how much knowledge you have of all of these lore things, Nocturne. So kudos to you on that, because I am so lost. But I appreciate you sharing. Let's see. I do know that Finon wants to be targeted by other units, so. Oh wait, do you think Luocha works with him? Wait a sec. Is that kind of crazy? Ain't that crazy? All of the or Gallagher as well. Yeah, Gallagher could be good instead of yeah, Huohuo would be amazing. Huohuo would be amazing with him. But again, I do not have Huohuo, and I wish I had Huohuo because I actually do quite like Huohuo. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll get. Heals at target should work to give stack. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking not Lingsha. Specifically not Lingsha. That's why I was thinking Luocha, because Luocha can target with his heals, and same goes for Gallagher. And Gallagher being considered the better unit, I would imagine that would be the case. No, I don't want to go there. God damn it! It bothers me that the dot stays there. I haven't done this part of the event though. We could do this. This is unrelated to the story as far as I'm aware, so this could be fun to do maybe. And that has nothing to do with the story. And then I'll do the story whatever. Apparently, wait, is this correct? Does he want these? Because we can do these. We can do a run of yeah, we can. That would be fun. Okay. First and foremost though, we need to get these things. I'm still missing 30 something. So while this is happening, I'll figure out what to do with there. Was that the Holy Grail? That was the Holy Grail, yes. The titular Holy Grail of the Holy Grail War of Fate. From what I understand, Fate Stay Night, of Fate Stay Night, just in general. Where's the Herta team? I'm always so confused whenever I don't put the am I blind? Oh, it's the last one. From what I know of Fate Stay Night, the way it works is that every now and then something happens where heroes and personalities from history and whatnot get summoned to present day to fight a war for a holy grail that grants people's wishes. And that is pretty much all I understand of Fate as a story. And apparently they decided to do it in Penacony, but something went wrong and they started summoning people that aren't from Penacony, which is why Saber, Archer, and Lancer also made it to Penacony, which technically speaking means that Earth, or I suppose it's Earth, in the Fate Stay Night universe also exists in the same universe as everything else in the Hoyoverse, which opens an interesting can of worms. So that's how that works. Casual Holy Grail in a dream is just Carnival Phantasm. Not only replay works. I also know Carnival Phantasm. I know it has a fun opening. I have seen that opening, the opening of that anime. It's quite fun. I've also seen all the edits that people do of that thing with what is it? With other franchises. Also, hi Spion and bye Spion. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Always appreciate you dropping by and saying hi. But yeah, that's as far as I understand what the heck was going on with the Holy Grail. There was an image. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, because a friend of mine showed me an image, which I thought was very funny. Holy Grail War explained Fate. There was a funny image. This one, rules for the Holy Grail War. Yeah, here. Hold on, here. This is what a friend of mine showed me to explain what even is a Holy Grail War, because it's been kind of messy over the years. It is this apparently. Sometimes, and then and then it's like scribbled in 8, 9, 1, 12. So, and then some amount of people, and it's not even every 40 years. It's sometimes, it's not 7 historical figures. It's not even historical figures. It's people are summoned from the past, and not really the past, whenever, to fight by 7 mages, which isn't exactly 7 mages, around 7 people. Each mage gets 3 command seals to sometimes, it's not 3, it's just some, I guess, some number of command seals to sometimes control the surface, because I guess they don't always have control over the servants. Servants being the historical figures or / people that they summon. The winner sometimes gets a wish from the all-powerful decently limited. It's not exactly perfect Holy Grail. That's how the Holy Grail War works. My guess is that these were the original rules established at some point. I mean, everything that is not covered up are the original rules of the Holy Grail War that were established in the original visual novel, which over the course of so many goddamn iterations of the franchise and all that kind of stuff, over so many different anime, different games, and different all of that kind of stuff, eventually the original definition was retconned. Just take the collab lore stuff with as a grain of salt, since who can say if it was true or not. I think it's speculation. If he's follows curiosity. Oh yeah, no, I don't. I think nobody really expects people to take the collab lore super seriously, but it is funny to think about. People part summon needs to get scratched out as well. We have creatures as a true. Oh, we do? Wait, we do? Can someone summon a servant that isn't exactly a fucking human? Wait, that's funny. Even that, so this is I guess even that I guess is inaccurate. Thing with the Grail before it was reckoned to be holy by middle-aged French people is that there was this king and he was cursed to be unable to have children unless you ask him what the deal with the Grail unprompted. Gawain fumbles it and gets yelled at by the king. Fascinating. Can Google picture of Lobo. Lobo. Is he just named Wolf in Spanish? Yeah, his name is, I guess, Hessian Lobo, which means wolf. By the way, Lobo means wolf in Spanish. I don't know if y'all knew this, but that's what it means. What the heck is that? Wait, but there's a headless guy on top of it. Avenger of Shinjuku, Rider of Shinjuku, King of Kurumpa, Wolf, Hesse, Headless Knight. Sure. I mean, sure. So the... Oh yeah, the voice lines are all like... Oh my god, defeated is sad dog noises. Aw. Wait, this chibi one is kind of funny. Lobo de Hesse. Why is it called Lobo though? Is it just because it sounds funny in Spanish? Or not funny, it sounds cool in Spanish. I bet your ass that's why half this shit gets added. 1200s, French author O.C. Do Not Steal Galahad went back and cured the king, and then it became the Holy Grail, and he was carried away by angels. That's crazy. Wait, what do you mean O.C. Do Not Steal Galahad? What? Oh, he's one of the... Okay, he's one of the Knights of the Round Table. Okay. Okay. He replaced Percival as the hero in the quest for the Holy Grail. This is just Arthurian literature. Okay, that's what I was thinking. He just inserted a guy. Okay. I guess that's what this means, huh? In Arthurian literature, he replaced Percival as the hero of the quest. It didn't exist until then. That's funny. That is funny. You know what the funniest thing is? I don't know much about all of this. Wait, I do know one thing. Because, okay, I did know one thing before going into the Fate collab, and it was that Honkai Star Rail technically already kind of had some connections to Arthurian legend, because Gwainafin, the girl from the Shenso, well, no, she's not from the Shenso. Gwainafin, the character, her real name is Guinevere, like the queen. And she has a brother named Lancelot. And so when Saber first comes into the story, the Trailblazer tells her, well, we do have a Camelot, but it was completely destroyed, and the only survivor was Guinevere, or rather Guinevere. And then she has a brother, Lancelot. And then Saber's like all confused about it, and it was like, you know what, let's not talk about this. And then so I went to look it up. And it turns out that Saber was apparently confused about that because Guinevere had a kind of a little bit of an incestuous relationship with I think it's incestuous relationship with Lancelot. Was it, or something like that? No, it's a love affair with her husband's best knight and trusted friend Lancelot. That's how that was. So I suppose Saber was confused because they're brother and sister in that Camelot. So she got worried for a second. It's like, oh. Yeah, that is something. Love affair, yeah. Arthur had the incest affair. Okay, there was still incest somewhere in there. There had to be. God damn it, what is with all these medieval things being so riddled with incest? What the fuck was up with that era? Your boy got 8 years of Fako experience, so I saw mini summary of Grail War. I was like, damn, that's a lot. Also, hi Xavier, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We out here chilling, having fun at wondering what the heck Arthurian legend is, because I was just as confused as some other people were. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So we still have stuff to do. Hold on. I want to know. Ooh, wait, we have. Oh, but that means there's double rewards. Ooh, I'm incentivized to do that then. There's also the origami street. I've also have not done any of this. Oh, fun fact, I haven't even done the trials for these characters. I haven't even tried it. I didn't even... Okay. Deals massive damage. Can obtain special charge points to restore large amounts of energy. Surplus energy can be stored. Okay, so quality of the collab story aside, people are generally happy about the collab characters, right? Is that not so? I remember... The King of Knights. See, that's what it said. See? There you go. Like, Saber looks cool. Like, I've seen her animations. She seems like a cool character to play with. Maybe not the strongest, but who gives a fuck about that, right? Nah, get out of there. And then you get back here. Characters are nice. Of course, one premium teammate. Saber easy to use over Archer to me. It's the everything else. Yeah, it's the everything else. Yeah, but the characters themselves seem to be good. And also needing premium teammates. That's just the thing for Star Rail in general. Gains 2 core resonance, deals wind damage to all enemies. There are 2 or fewer enemy targets in the field. This ability is used. Additionally, wind deals wind damage to all enemies. Oh, interesting. Her skill deals wind damage to a designated enemy and then adjacent. Some core resonance. If it increases damage multiplier for the skill based on core resonance points, it consumes all core resonance after the attack. Otherwise, gains 3 core resonance points. Oh. Okay. So this is, I guess, an upgraded one. Her ultimate is Excalibur. Massive wind damage to all enemies, and then minor wind with the bounce. This is just a deal damage ult, which is nice. It's nice to read a character kit that's this simple. I like this. Gains 1 core resonance point by using the talent, by her talent, just her talent. When ally uses ultimate, the damage dealt by Saber and gains 3. Ooh, okay. Start the battle, gains 2 core resonance, increases attack. Sunset Lancer to become playable. I was confused about that. I imagine the hope that people were having of this collab having a two-parter, being a two-parter, is pretty much dead and gone at this point, right? Is that so? Because if that's the case, I am not surprised. Because I remember people coping that Lancer having a playable model means that there's going to be a part 2. I guess considering the reception to this first part, quote unquote, has been negative, and they don't really want another one. He didn't know he was her half question mark brother. I don't know if that makes it better or what. Oh, that's just a tornado. That's cool as heck. Okay, wait, we gotta do that. We gotta do. Oh, I should have waited until. It's fine. I should have waited until Sunday. I remember people freaking out when they showed this in the concert. See, that's cool. That's fucking cool. Okay, do that, please. I think Mordred should be playable, and then I'll start wailing. Who said that? Well, Mordred is playable in Mordred is playable in Fate Grand Order. Wait, wasn't she the main character of like a whole another thing as well? Like, didn't she have like? Oh shit, that was a unique attack. I didn't see that. Boom. Ow. Ow. There was a rumor that the second free star was announced was going to be Lancer, but I wasn't buying it. I never bought it because, I don't know. It feels weird that they wouldn't announce it like that. There's also Dan Hung. Yeah, the last I saw was that Dan Hung was going to have a new unit, and that he was going to be the one that they gave away for free. Decent roles in Fate Apocrypha and certain Singularity in London. Okay. Fate Apocrypha was the thing that I was thinking about, and that's just an anime where she was kind of the main character, wasn't she? Or a main character at least. Might start playing Fate Grand Order. I never had an interest of playing it, so it didn't particularly bother me. But I have had many of my friends suggest me to not play the game for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what the whole deal is with that game, but my friends vehemently didn't want me to play the game. Stop it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. I need my son turned girl. There's a bias against FGO similar to bias against ACR. I can see why. I play both. Okay. So it's just general gacha disdain. nothing necessarily to do with the game itself. But yeah, if there's one thing that I keep hearing about, even amongst the negative things I've heard of the games, is that the story's good. So if you're a story gal or girl or boy or whatever the heck you identify as, that's good. That you got a good story waiting for you there. I did hear it's long. I did hear it's fucking long though. If you think Star Rail stories are long, I heard that Fate Grand Order stories are even longer. Yeah, okay, so his deal is that he attacks a lot. And he needs a lot of skill points, and he eats more skill points, which is great because I have a Sparkle ready to use for him. Wait, does he work with Cypher as well? Because I could straight up just do this team with him. This looks like a fun team to use. Rather be able to use a unit 8 years from now than have my E60 PSP filtered within 1 year. FGO roster is nice even with lower pull frequency. Oh, is that so? I didn't think it. I wouldn't have pegged Fate Grand Order as having no power creep or something like that, or at the very least less power creep than Star Rail. That is not something I would have been surprised. Circuit connection state. Deals massive quantum damage to one designated enemy during the circuit connection. The current turn does not end after using his skill, and the damage dealt by Arthur's skill increases. When skill points are insufficient, exits. Oh. Deals massive quantum damage to one designated enemy and gains charge. Your teammate uses an attack. Archer consumes one charge and launches a follow-up attack on the primary target, dealing quantum damage and recovering one skill point. And then technique is clairvoyant. Wait. Twitch didn't like it when you said that, but I will allow it. I will allow it because I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. So Twitch didn't like it how you said black is evil, but I guess it doesn't take into consideration the rest of the context in which you said it. More blonde or light brown hair because usually he has raven hair because he's evil, and black is evil. Yes, the color black is evil, nothing to do with race. If you read the rest of the message, it makes sense, but I guess Twitch doesn't have context awareness. Also, hi Mixer, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're doing good. We're just chilling, yapping about random stuff, and playing the video game. We're not doing anything story related because I didn't feel like it. So you only ever wanted 4 meta supports in FGO. You're mostly bringing a friend / rando support servants into battle. So some people have done solos. Oh damn! Twitch decided I'm racist. I mean, to be fair, it is, I would imagine, borderline impossible. Not exactly borderline impossible, but it would be very difficult to make a auto mod system kind of thing that reads chat messages and interprets context in order to determine whether or not something is okay or not to say. So it's mostly just, this phrase is generally not a good thing, so I'm holding this message back. I guess it's better that it holds the message back instead of just outright banning you for saying that, because I guess they understand that in some context it doesn't mean what you think it means. Okay, his ultimate I do know. Unlimited Blade works. Massive quantum damage to one enemy and gains charge. I thought that this would be a AoE attack, but you know what? I guess that's fine. He is a hunt character. Okay. So, if I understand how he works then... Oh shit! That came out of nowhere. What the fuck? If I understand him correctly... Oh my god, he's shit. Oh my god! Okay, wait, that's fun as hell. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. That's funny. That's cool. That's cool. I'm suddenly invested. And then if you do his kill, and this is okay, so this is Archer using an actual bow and arrow. So he's actually doing the Archer thing. Circuit connection. What are these 4 things here? Oh, and you can end it yourself. Oh, and you can keep going until you run out of fucking... Wait, this is fucking hilarious. Oh, you can only do it twice in a row? Is that so? I had more skill points. What the heck was the deal with that? Huh? Okay, hold on. We can do this. He isn't even evil because like Arthur and Merlin gave him every reason to hate him. They literally reverse Moses him by leaving him to die as an infant. Reverse Moses is a crazy thing to say and I like it. Imagine before every battle you're allowed to select 1 or 3 characters your friends put up to use in battle or endgame. But I mean I guess what it is. We have support characters in this game too if you think about it. But not for endgame. So that's different. I need some skill points, my guy. Thank you. That helps. And now you can do this.
I am the bone of my soul. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, those hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray.
Is that it? Is that the whole spiel? He did the I am the bone of my sword thing. Now, quick question. As someone once again has never seen Fate or anything like that. Was that speech always in English? He never fully said it in the anime, and the games did his voice overlapping phrases. Really? Wait, so he actually canonically says them in English? I thought that they made him read them in English in this game because I don't know why. Is that actually the full? Yeah, it was in English always. Why? Why? I thought it was the translated. I've seen the speech copy pasted all over the internet because it is iconic, I would say. But I always thought it was just the translation of it. I thought that he said it in Japanese in the original text. I didn't know it was actual English. That's funny to me. That is funny to me because he has a very specific pronunciation, if you will. Full chant was from a visual novel. Yeah, it comes from there, I imagine. But again, I thought it was just a translation thing. I didn't know that he actually read it out loud in English every time. I am the bone of my sword. And then I forget what the rest of it is. Okay, do your thing. Unlimited blade works. Okay, that's cool. That's cool as hell. That is cool as hell. Then he throws some swords. Dude, he's a fun character to use. Wait, what is this thing? Wait, hold on. What is the counter at the bottom there? What is the counter at the bottom? The fuck? Can I not see it? Dream Diver doesn't say. Is it one? I don't know. No, unlimited blade works is big AoE, but restricted to path logic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like I thought that it would be AoE, but I guess not. What is this counter thing here? It's got a little sword. To be fair, he can attack so many times. He can attack so many times that it doesn't matter. I think that he's kind of restricted to to a single target. He's kind of like Staley in the sense that yes, he's single target, but he can attack very repeatedly. So who is he even supposed to be? I think he is not supposed to be a historical legend, but rather something related to the main character of Fate. I don't know exactly what the relationship is. I think this guy was like the future version of the main character. I have no idea. I just know that little bit. That I guess that goes back to the description of the the Holy Grail War being kind of flawed, because this guy was summoned as a servant, and he isn't exactly a historical figure, I think. So yeah, it didn't matter much. Oh, another thing that I think needs to be mentioned. I don't have his light cone, and I probably won't have his light cone because I don't want to pull for it. Now, Grail summons include future. That's why he's recorded as one. So there you go. That's the thing. I guess they do include the future as a possibility from where to pull servants from. Probably not lame for people who play it, but it feels lame to me. There might be a proper explanation for it that might be more relevant, but I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about the story. About the general story of Fate Stay Night, I don't know. I do know he comes from Fate Stay Night, so there's that. So here's the thing. This guy has a light count that Hoyo, in their infinite wisdom, made it free, technically, but you only really get it for free if you do 120 pulls. And because I'm not planning on pulling for any other character at this given moment, I will probably not be getting this free-to-play, like this light cone. As good as it is on him. But from what I've heard, his light cone is like good, but it's not like a necessary thing for him. So it's fine. I would have probably gotten it if I hadn't gotten lucky last time. And yeah, I got free Archer Lycone, but it is so niche. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it doesn't seem like it's like a necessary thing to have. What does it do? Increases the wearer's crit rate 16%. When entering combat, if the ally's skill points limit is 6 or higher, increases the wearer's attack by 40%. After each use of the wearer's skill, increases the wearer's attack by 10%, stacking up to 4 times. This is very niche. The first part isn't if you have Sparkle, for example. So for example, if you, I feel like if you have Sparkle and you have a hunt character, this becomes a really useful light cone to give to the main DPS of that team. Like I imagine Sele could use this if paired with Sparkle, and it would be a good choice. So it's like, it's still niche, but it isn't niche that only Archer can use it. So that I appreciate, I suppose. Until they make another Archer Sparkle character that's extra passive is virtually useless. Yeah, it's the extra putt that's like completely useless. After each use of the wearer's skill, increases the wearer's attack by 10%, stacking up to 4 times. Because there aren't any characters that can actively use, or at least there aren't any hunt characters that can actively use their skill repeatedly like that. Sele, I think, would be the only one. And I'm still unsure if it counts in that case. And because Sele has a very specific trigger for her to use her light cone more than one, her skill more than once more than once consecutively like that. You have to kill somebody. You have to kill an enemy. Yeah. So I've done 80 pulls, and in that amount of pulls, I got fine on, and I had fine on guaranteed, so I was not going any more than that. I was absolutely not going for any more than that. And I guess potentially I could get Triby or Sunday. Either of them could be good to get, but at the same time, I'm saving up for whoever comes next. And specifically, I think I'm saving up for Saradra. Not Saradra. Some other stuff came out about Saradra, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to pull for Saradra anymore. So I might just be saving everything I have for potentially Cyrene and or March 7th, whenever she gets a new upgrade. If that's the case, I might just be saving up for those, for both of those, which is good. Yes. Miss Silly having a reason to use her. Yeah, I also don't. I also don't have one anymore. In fact, when I was thinking of when I was looking up what light guns I could give him, I noticed that the best other option was the Herta light gun. And that one's occupied on Seele, and I thought, it's been ages since I've used Seele, which sucks because I really like Seele. So it appears as if we're just gonna have to give Archer Sele's light gun, and then that does it. That's gonna be it. That's just gonna be it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But hey, look, other units have gotten buffs, so maybe at some point Hoyo will decide to fucking buff her. I don't know. I like they say banner duration extended but not proper date. Feels off for maybe like a future player that starts a month from now. Could be. But it also gives like people ample time to not miss out on the collab characters if they aren't, Honkai Star Rail players. I think it's a good thing overall. But yeah, there's always going to be like one case of one kind of character, one kind of player that won't exactly benefit from it. What the fuck is the deal with this? How can he just summon the Trailblazer's bat like that? He can just... Is his powers that he can just summon any kind of weapon anywhere? Is that it? I mean, that's cool. He can make a decent copy / fake. Oh, so it's not the same one. Ah, interesting. Oh, cool. Cool. I guess that's how Unlimited Blade works. He just summons a bunch of fucking blades. A bunch of swords and shit. It just like makes them rain everywhere. Kind of like, yeah, it is kind of like Weld, isn't it? Weld can summon weapons like that. Well, at the very least, he could do that with recent powers. But I imagine now he's like heavily limited. If anything, Bronya from Honkai Impact can do it as well. That does feel very, very this guy coded now that I think about it. And then at the same time, I'm not surprised because remember, Hoyo are a bunch of weebs. So I wouldn't be surprised if when they were like coming up with these kinds of things, they were like, oh, let's make them like Archer. As for everything else that I'm supposed to be giving him, is it the Quantum set still, or where is it? Limited Blade Work is his Noble Phantasm. When he's shooting an arrow, it's actually called Caldabog, and Noble Phantasm weapon of Fergus. I'm gonna pretend like I understood what you meant. People, they were talking about Noble Phantasms in the collab story as up until where I was playing it. So I imagine that's kind of like their ults or something like that. Is that what it is? or I don't know. Is it just their skills? Is it just the general name that they give to their powers? Their Noble Phantasm? Okay, so apparently he wants Genius of Brilliant Stars and Rudel in Arena or Inert Salsato. And Inert Salsato would be either one. Do I have that? Do I even have that? Do I have good relics for him? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I do not have any of these. Okay, so let's go. Unless I completely strip every single relic that I've ever given my Seele. Yeah, no, I don't have much. And to be fair, my Seele doesn't have the best of the best things. What does he want? Speed boots? He does not want speed boots, actually. He wants attack boots, so these are kind of useless. And these, based on substats, are also kind of useless. As for planar ornaments, oh, I have a fuck ton. I think he wants Riddlin Arena or Inert Salsato was the other one. Inert Salsato is I like Inard Salsato more. Is that crazy to say? Rudolin Arena I never liked because it requires the crit rate to reach 70% or higher, and I don't have many chances for that to happen, so it bothers me. It's very specific. It's a very specific trigger that I always hated because I could almost never reach 70% crit rate. In fact, how many characters I have that have 70? 66, 44, 10. Okay, I clearly didn't build crit rate on her. 73 on Finon. Okay, so Finon works, kinda. 22, 40 here, 57, 50 on Acheron. Ish. 20 here. Yeah, I just don't care much about that. Sele even has 58. My poor Maide has 40. Oh boy. Crit rate body piece because he gets like a weapon 120 free crit damage when you start a turn with at least 4 SP. Oh, okay then. I didn't know he had that. I actually didn't know he had that. I didn't know he had that. That he gets bonus crit rate like that. I guess that does make it easier, huh? Yeah. After allies gain a skill point, if there are 4 skill points or more, increases archer's crit damage by 120. Oh, crit damage by 120. Oh. I mean, we can try to give him a crit rate piece. We can still try to give him a crit rate piece. To be fair, we don't even have any good pieces on we don't have good pieces. I mean, I have a crit rate piece here. But we don't have anything else. So we gotta have to go farm this shit. Because it's been ages since I've ever built up a quantum damage dealer, so let me go do it. I don't have enough to craft the whole thing. Oh, whoops. I've used up all of my okay, I guess we're not doing that. How much does it cost for me to make a whole set? That's like good. Customize synthesis. I have 27 of these. Oh, I could in theory do them, but I don't have enough to like force the substats though. So here, hold on. Synthesize like 5 of each. I can get so much more by salvaging relics, so it's fine. Synthesize 5 here. What do we get? That sucks ass. This is okay. That sucks ass. That is slightly better, but not that great. I'm locking it anyway. I'm locking it anyways. And this sucks dick. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. We're doing 5 again. 5 on this one. How about this? That could work. That could work. I think he wants, and substats is like any DPS. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack. Oh, not so much speed, though. Okay. So in that regards, I guess we can get rid of this one for the, yeah. Because I thought speed was important for him, but I guess not, because, yeah, he gets constantly advanced anyways. Okay. Attack, crit rate. Okay, we'll take that one then. This sucks ass. This is also good. Okay. Well, good is good is relative, I guess. Did I not switch pieces? Oh well. I meant to create something else. I meant to switch some other things. Stole all my relic luck. Oh no, don't worry. We haven't leveled these up yet. That's not that great. That's not that great. Body. I meant to go for body. Okay, here. We'll do like 8 of these. What do we got? Attack. Wait, in the body we want crit rate. Is that what it is? Yeah, in the body we want crit rate. Most definitely crit rate. I mean, it's got attack. It's got attack percentage down there, which is one of the things we need. Crit damage with terrible substats. Attack. Attack again. Nothing fancy. And then the feet. Let's make 7 of them again. What is it? Defense. We want attack on these again, right? HP, and crit rate. We want the crit rate, and I do like the attack, but I don't like those substats. I'm going to lock it just because I need something at the very least, right? That sucks ass. That's 2 defenses and a flat attack in there. Yeesh. No. No, but this seems to be good for someone else, maybe. And, yeah, nothing else. We got that. So let's see. Let's level those up. Let's level those up and see how we go. See how it goes. Do I have too much? Do I have much, fodder that I could potentially get away from? How many am I? How many am I rocking for salvaging? Petition to chant defense. No, wait. I always forget how you quick select 4-star or below. We didn't have any. I've cleared all of them already. Okay, it's fine. I have unlocked a bunch of other things. I hate sorting through artifacts or relics in this game, so I never do it. So I did find a couple of things. I like this one more because it already has 4. So we're gonna see what happens here. I have a bunch of materials, so we're going straight to 15. I don't care. Okay. No. See, this is what I mean. I wasn't particularly worried about getting lucky because I knew that the substat rolls is always the worst part. Wait, so how about this one then? How is this one gonna go? Even worse. Even worse. Unlock it. I don't even want to see this shit. Okay. Track crit rate effect. Yeesh. These are some crappy pieces. Okay, twice on crit rate. That's fine, I guess. 8%, not a lot. I'll take anything I can get. More crit rate, please. Yes. I'm definitely not getting crit damage as a substat, aren't I? Nope, I'm not. That is funny as hell. That the way you just do it like this to me, huh? That is just unfortunate. That is just unfortunate. So we flash the discard relics here. I keep thinking I can press Z to toggle discard like in Withering Waves. I don't even know what the... Oh, there we go. At least I got crit damage here. It didn't even get leveled, but I got it. Okay. This is terrible. Okay, and then we can find Rudolin Arena pieces. I think we can find Rudolin Arena. Okay, so he's got 76 in crit rate, so he got the buff of Rudolin Arena, so we can absolutely get it. Wait, where's the thing? Okay, do we want quantum damage boost? Yeah, of course we do. But do we have one that has crit damage? No, I mean this one that has crit damage. Damn, this sucks ass. All of this sucks ass. I don't need crit rate. I'm gonna try and stay away from crit rate, actually. I'm gonna level this one up. Crit damage? No. I mean, better than nothing. That's a lot of attack there. Where's the other one that had attack? Okay, let's see about this one. Nope, that's even worse. Bare bones just have crit rate at least. Yeah. I don't like that. Okay, what else do we have? Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, see, this one has crit damage. I'm already preemptively equipping, even though this is going to be terrible. Okay, 10% crit damage. That's not much. Do I have any other one that has crit damage? Yes, I have this one that has 2 HPs for it as well. I need to go fucking... Give me 1 second. I need to go turn on the lights outside and all that. Chill with some of my music in the meantime as I go take care of house stuff. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It was literally just a few seconds that I needed to go away. That's why I didn't go to the other screen. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I've done the things I needed to do. And also I need to drink my coffee. Where the fuck is the floating beer? Got the Stranger Things hat again? And apparently they're hunting vampires. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just Stranger Things? I did see that there was a new season teaser out or something. It could be that you just actually watched. Wait, did he want attack, by the way? Actually, now that I look at it, he did want, or ER in teams that use more SP can balance SP constitution lead to overall damage. Oh no, that's fine. I have Sparkle. Is that really the best I'm going to be able to do? That is sad. Okay, we have this one. What happens if we level this one up? Oh, but that's attack in the... Okay, that's 11 crit damage. Is it better? It is better by 1%. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, reluctantly, I'll take it. How much crit damage did he has more crit rate than damaged. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh, that's so funny. Do I even have wait, does he have traces that increases crit damage at least? No, that increases his crit rate. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Hold on then. Hold on. Hold on. More crit rate. Yay. Question, do I have a crit damage one? If I this gives 32, so he's going to be, how much does he get from traces though? That's what I want to know. Cuz maybe I can get away. How much does he need for this shit? He needs 70. So I can afford to lose like 14. It's not in English. Oh, I see. Maybe you found the you did find the bootleg Stranger Things from some other country. Yeah. Oh, we can switch. Honestly, we can switch here. Cuz like yeah, we can switch this piece. You know, let's switch it. It's fine. I haven't been using Sele anyways. That's a little bit more crit damage. And then here we can also switch. These are too good for me to not be switching. So okay. That makes things a little bit better. And now he has 90 crit damage, which is yay. And then the other question that I had is, what happens if I just straight up give him a crit damage one? Can I just give him a crit damage? Like how much will this? Okay, this is terrible because it has terrible substats. With Sparkle and the 120 built in, the crit damage you want is very minimal, or we're just getting 90 to 100 crit rate. Not much difference between battle between 350 and 380. Oh, I guess he does have that buff of extra crit damage with Sparkle, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I see. Okay, then I trust your word. It does still bother me that he has such little crit damage as is. But with Sparkle in the team, he'll always have 120 crit damage extra. Is that so? Did I understand that correctly? If there are 4 skill points or more, increases archers. Oh, but is it only while the team has 4 skill points available? 120 from himself and then 80 from whatever your Sparkle built, perhaps. Does Sparkle give crit damage as well? Is that so? I don't even know what Sparkle does, all things considered. You can tell how little I min-max this game because I always struggle to remember what a character specifically does as well. Crit damage boost effect provided by the skill. Her skill gives crit damage. Increases crit damage of a single target by 24 of spurs plus 45% lasting for. And then she, if I built her correctly, which I think I did because I followed a guide, she has 169 crit damage. Yeah, no, my archer's good. My archer's good. My archer's probably all right. Oh, that's funny. Never shoot archer's load without 6 SP or higher, because Hoyo decided to make the third arrow in arrows past that the strongest. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'll try to keep that in mind whenever I play him. Okay, so wait. When it comes to leveling, how much can I do it? I know I have these, but do I have the level up materials? Considering that the game has never really like told me, hey, farm these materials, other than the talent ones, which we have a number of, but not all of what we need. Oh yeah, I already leveled I already farmed these. They gave free maps to get to at least level 40. Oh yeah, I also picked those up, but I also farmed a little bit ahead. So I also farmed the rest of it, I think. So yeah, we good. I don't know what the other thing. I know that there's still one thing that I'm missing, which is the thing that it keeps telling me to farm for. So 9 of that, yes. Yes. I like it when they give away free characters like this because I don't pull very often. There we go. We got that. We can claim those and that and that. How many do I have? Oh, I just have 4. I thought I had more. Oh well. And then traces. How much can I? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. And let me just. I'm gonna do what I do all the time, which is level up everything indiscriminately. If this bothers someone because I'm racing all the talents equally, not paying attention to what exactly I level up, I don't care. Oh, these are the things that I need to get more of. Okay, that's fine. I imagine this one's probably better. Imagine not having a bank gambling. Imagine. Couldn't be me. To be fair, I don't think I have an addiction or anything like that. Or maybe it's bad for me to say that because that's like number 1 sign that you have an addiction. Negation. But yeah, no, when it comes to the gacha, I barely engage with it. Like I don't have the urge to pull for something just because it's there. So I think I do a good job at like controlling myself in that regards. Like if I had a gambling addiction, I will be trying as much as I can to get that new light gun rare, just because it's free and guaranteed. But because I can control my spending and all that kind of stuff, I'd rather just save for something that I'm genuinely more interested in, rather than just gacha for the sake of gacha. You know, would have been funny if it didn't activate the 120 character damage one and ran out. No. I knew that I had to do that at least. I don't worry too much because I always like farm for absolutely everything. So I don't worry too much about the order in which I activate these. Okay, how much crit damage he's straight up gonna get? Is he just straight up gonna get 100 from all the traces that I got? Omni synthesizer. What else? You can go to. I'm probably not gonna crown or I could crown them. He uses his basic attack sometimes, I think. Does he not? I don't know. I've crowned so many skills and shit. You have no idea. Oh, this is the thing that I don't have much of anyways. So that's the thing that I should be. I should be farming. How much can I get? How much can I get right now? 69. Well, I get as much as I can. I'll get as much as I possibly can. I don't know if that's enough because I'm pretty sure the calculator that the game gives you counts even from the stuff that you can craft. Or was I wrong? I might have been wrong. I have enough, I think. Yeah, I have enough. I mean, it needs 14 here, 14 here, 14 here. Oh, never mind. I don't have enough. I still need a little bit. If I want to raise all of these. So let me get these minor traces just because I enjoy having them. And then we'll do that, and we'll keep farming so that I can get all of these ground because I like to do that. That shows you universal materials to replenish. How much? How much more? I mean, this is a talent. Let me skill. Hold on. If it's not much, I can just do it myself. Oh, I don't have that many. I mean, I have that many. We can do it. Fuck it. I don't want to farm anymore. I don't want to farm that at least. There you go. Fuck it. And then 72. Yeah, we got that. Ta-da! I did it. Got friends that do the YOLO, have one pull must use, I slowly try to hate them. See, I don't do that. 50-50 3 times, both in Genshin and HSR in 4 years, and you don't have Chi-Chi. Damn, now that's lucky. In a way, it's lucky because you've never gotten the famous character, the infamous character. But at the same time, it's lucky just statistically speaking. That's just it. Because it's very rare with there being such a limited selection of standard characters, it's rare for you to not get a specific one after a while. Like, it took me, I want to say 5 years. I think it must have been like 5 years at that point. I didn't get Mona until that point. I only really got Mona after I picked her up for free at last anniversary. So for 5 years of playing Genshin consistently, I had never gotten Mona. And that's crazy to me. That's the real unlucky part. Or rather, the complete opposite. You're lucky because the chances of that happening are very, very low. Didn't get Diluc until 4 years. And see, there's like a lot of stories like that. It's like sometimes we don't, you just, the numbers don't add up and you don't get the things. Question, did I ever buy the pulls from the shop at the beginning of the month? Where the heck is it? Exchange shop, Embers Exchange. Oh, I did get them. Okay. Oh, I could have been getting some from here as well. I have to. I'm an idiot. Maybe I shouldn't have been spending. I could have gotten 30 here. Well, it wouldn't have helped that much, all things considered. Okay, so I guess that means that my archer is kind of ready to use then, isn't it? Isn't he? So we could potentially like put together a team for him. What team do we set up? There's a bunch of teams that I don't use anymore. I've never used this team. I've also never used this team. This is my damage over time team, which I also almost never use because... and this was before Kafka buff, whereas she was supposed to be the main DPS, and apparently now she's more of a support, so eh. And then this is also another team I never used. Wait, this team, I do have it called Free Guy. Might as well keep the name of this team, because this guy was given for free. And let's replace you with another guy that was given for free, I guess. I guess you're gonna be this is gonna be the Archer team. Where the fuck is Archer? There's the Archer. There we go. So Archer. What team do I wanna virtually double the damage of mine? What? Did I make him that busted? Or is it because I have Sparkle and you don't? Is that what it is? I have Tinari, who I picked up, and I have Jean, who I pulled on the standard. Only does the day at once. I don't have most standard characters. I have no idea who Chi-Chi is. To be fair, I do like Chi-Chi as a character. I do think she's a wonderful character. Love that little girl. Is she a little girl? How old is she supposed to be? Like, well, she's a ghost, so I don't know if age really applies to her anymore. That was me moving the mic. Pridewind. Pridewind is my source of potential team ideas. 500. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. But she is someone who is deadage. So let's see. Building teams. I like the trial team that they gave her. Sorry. It says DPS Archer, Amplifier Sparkle, and then another amplifier could be Silverwolf, Cypher, or Runbei, and then Sustain, Gallagher. Okay. Yeah, and in this case, I can see why. I can kind of see why Gallagher is a preferred Sustain here. Okay, I'll build this team. I'll straight up build this team. It's fine. She died during the end of the thing. Yeah, was it the Cataclysm? Did her death have something to do with the Cataclysm? I actively do not remember that. Although I do like using Silverwolf as well. I do like using Silverwolf since her buff, but we already have an Acheron team where I use Silverwolf, so we're just gonna put Cypher here because Cypher is also insanely fun to use. So I'm gonna put Cypher there. Wait, no, Cypher, you need to be up front in here because you, if I recall correctly, have the light cone, the race it, the trace it, this one. Crit rate by 4. The wearers deals no wait, where is it? Oh, here. Increases energy regeneration rate. If the wearer is not the first character in the lineup, increases the attack of the first character in the lineup. Okay, so that's basically it. Cypher needs to be up front in this team, and Archer needs to be in the first position, because then he gets the buff from that. You need to be Gallagher, which is fine. I like using Gallagher as well. And then you, as much as I like you, Topaz, and I think you probably aren't all that bad with Archer, all things considered. Where is wait, which one am I missing? Sparkle. Where's Sparkle? Sparkle. There we go. There we go. That's the team. Ta-da! We have the free guy team. I didn't think I would actually finish building Archer today. There he is. How do I test him? Where can I test him? Wait, there's the end game. Hold on. I know there's actually an end game going on that I could play. Forgetting Genshin lore, Shao was there too. It was during the Cataclysm then. I mean, 500 years ago is roughly when the Cataclysm happened. And then, but the Cataclysm affected a lot of places at once, so many characters were doing things during the Cataclysm. It's just that they weren't all directly in Kanria and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Still have a Gallagher and a Thief set for break teams I haven't used for months. Yeah, I also haven't used my break team for months. That's just how the game works, honestly. And it not most challenges just cater to the most recent meta, so I find myself using the current meta, or the closest I have to the current meta, more often than not. So okay, let's see. What is currently the end game that I haven't done yet? I have done Pure Fiction, which I will keep at 9 stars. I don't give a fuck. Forgotten Hall, I haven't done it. It goes away in 18 days, and this goes away in 32. So in theory, Archer's not good for Pure Fiction because that's AoE, but he should be better for these two, especially Apocalyptic Shadow. Do we know do we know what kinds of enemies are in here? Is there a place where I could use this new team? What do you have? You have quantum weaknesses. Oh, but this team, I think this guy is probably easier to fight with a Herta team than anything else. Oh, but this guy's easier to fight with a Herta team actually because of the weaknesses here. Yeah. So what is the deal? Archer with Sparkle is basically cheat code for Regifine. Still is anyways, huh? You're not closing completely to save SP. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, isn't the point of this guy to just completely annihilate the shadows first? Break him up with all the arrows and follow-ups? Okay, you know what? Let's do that. That seems fun. That seems fun. So we use the free guy one here. There isn't any overlap between the two anyways here, because for this team, whoops. Because for this one we go the Herta team and there's no overlap. Where's Herta? There we go. See, I like that. We have the 2 sustains and everything. Character in position 1 increases by 60 for every 4 skill points consumed. 1 skill point is recovered. Okay, never mind. This is clearly the Archer side. This is clearly the Archer side. That's so funny. What about this one? Skill in ultimate by 50. Break weakness, actors forward. Follow-up attack damages. Well, that's not. Either one of these I think will be good. I imagine this one's probably better, all things considered, because Archer's arm mechanics, but this is some dumb shit right here. Yeah. They are very unsubtle about what works and what doesn't work and whenever they're trying to sell you a character. Okay, let's see. I only really do difficulty 3. I don't particularly have the skills and or characters to... Oh my god, the noises. I don't have the skill or the characters to do anything stronger than that or harder than that, nor do I care about the rewards. So we do this and then we chill. Decreases damage taken by boss rush by 50% after the weak snare is broken. This action is additionally delayed and increases damage taken by 100%. Lowers the first layer toughness. And then, well, it's fine. We'll get to the fight. We'll eventually get to the fight. So we should be doing like this, and then shoot the shit out of him. So let's see. Yeah, target him. That's good. More follow-ups. Ignore close and shoot at the main Finon. Gotcha. I love that we're just calling this guy Finon now. We do that. And then we do this. We can also do this. Might as well. Why the fuck not? Because they're about to attack afterwards. More follow-ups anyways. And then... Okay, so what was the thing you told me? Shadow mode lets you refill ult and SP when he's broken. And virtually him broken ensures Archer yoinks him within 3 to 4 turns. So in this case, which I have seven skill points, is it okay for me to use skill? I imagine that's kind of how it works. And it just does 7k. 100k. And then I can use his ult. Whittle down the toughness bar. Yeah. Because this records... Does he not? Oh my god. Cypher already has 113. That's a lot. And then you can do this, and then we get more skill points for Sparkle. Yay! I'm gonna save a Cypher ult for until later. Oh my god, he's done the thing. Don't worry, I got a sword here. I got a couple shots in the chamber, and then do that with the 200. Yeah, and then you do it again. Why the hell not? And then just kill it. Oh, this is a fun team to use. This is a funny team to use. I kind of just used up all my skill points though. 100k with massive damage reduction. Fuck me. I feel bad. I'm sorry. But listen, I feel 100% vindicated because I pulled for Sparkle when she originally came out, and people were saying that she was a shit unit. So I feel good finally being like, you know what? Sparkle was fucking good all along, you dumbasses. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we can still do ult at the very least. Is that not true? I'll save the skill though for a little bit. And then do you get your ult yet? Not. God dang it. God dang it. Okay, do this. Do ult. I don't know if this was a smart idea, honestly, because I don't remember if he recovers skill points here. It's fine. We have ults. We have ults. We can do this and then that. No, that wasn't. I wasn't supposed to use Cypher there. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't mean to use Cypher. She's gonna do poopy damage here. Well, 58k is not that bad. It is kind of annoying for an ult though. That I will say. There we go. We do that. And we bring everyone up. And then support into him. Boom. And then you do the same thing. And then we keep doing this for at least a couple more turns. Oh yeah, the last one didn't do much. I see. Okay. This game now you... Yeah, I know. Ult allows him to do follow-up post when allies do attacks. Oh, so it's the ult also. I see. Everyone's saying Sparkle is a must-have. No, Sparkle was kind of doom posted at around her release. Because they didn't think that she had a lot of usage outside of Mono Quantum or something like that. And also, characters that wanted a lot of SB weren't a thing outside of Dan Hung in Bibber Lune. So people were saying she wasn't a must pull or anything like that. I have a few questions for you. Go ask away, as maybe I have answers for you. I am unsure yet. I'm still unsure what you want to ask. But do feel free to ask. Alt? God damn it. Are full of wisdom and whimsy. Wisdom? No, but whimsy? Probably. I consider myself a whimsy person. I like whimsy. I don't know. Ow. Oh, but now we get it. That's good. Oh, right. We can't target him now. Defeat close to weaken the boss's ability. Yeah, that's good. And then we do this. There we go. We're very in different circles of the fandom, it seems. At least that's what I remember. I don't think people were saying that Sparkle was bad. It's just that people were saying that Sparkle wasn't like a must-have unit, or that and so in some cases I guess people were saying it's better to save for other units or something like that. I am unsure. Which one do I target? That one, because it has the cipher target thing. Being close would matter if not for Sparkle. Well, right now it's the only thing I can attack. That these clones are the only things I can attack, so I'm doing that. Yeah. Do you live deep below the trees? Not deep below the trees, but I do live in a house that in our backyard we have a big mango tree, which is the source of many headaches when it's mango falling season, and then there's a ton of mangoes that fall in our ceiling, scaring the living shit out of us. So I technically do live in the shadow of a big tree, but not in. I could have healed honestly that turn. Now that I think about it, you can save it up. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna hurt me? How much are you gonna hurt me? Because if so, I might heal someone. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stop it. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Give me skill point, Sparkle, please. Thank you. Please and thank you, because then I can do my thing here. And then you can keep doing it. And then you can keep doing that. And then you can do this. And then we do Cypher ult. Because she's gotten a lot of stacks already. So this is probably going to do some damage. And that's nice. Yay! Everybody gets it. Okay, first and foremost though. Oh, I'm stuck in this attack now. Oh, never mind. He died. Under 2 feet tall. That I cannot. That I am not. I am quite taller than just 2 feet tall. I don't know if that's a sad thing or not, but I am quite taller than 2 feet. I don't know. I don't even know how tall I am in feet. I'm like 5'9", I think. 175 centimeters in feet. You guys have an annoying way. It's 5 and 8.89 inches, so I'm 5'9". Rounding up, I am 5'9", but that is a stupid way of measuring. So it's easier to say that I am 175 centimeters, or 1 meter and 75 cents. So there's that. So now this one's an interesting one to fight. I actually do remember how to fight this one. I think, at least. Let me just I don't know how useful, how necessary it is for me to do all these, but Thought you were going no Melder and I want to get some wisdom from you. You can still ask me. I could potentially be able to offer some kind of wisdom. Not the best wisdom, but some kind at least. You know? That's fine. Bring up the heart. Why not? And then you do that, and then we can do this. We recover some skill points with the next few units. We do not use Herta ult because Herta ult is not useful in this moment because she won't be able to do her second attack because she doesn't have SP at the moment. But she will have once we recover a little bit with these other motherfuckers. Yeah, and then I guess we attack one of these motherfuckers, I suppose. No need to use that yet. See, now we can do this. And then and then that. Yeah, okay, no, let's do this. Maybe it wasn't necessary considering how little health that shit has, but it's fine. Never mind, it didn't matter because we can still do this. And that kills. Oh, it doesn't kill, but then this will kill. Because Hertz is going to attack like 4 times in a row. Maybe I should have saved that one for when it was more useful. It's fine. Oh, great one. What is your wisdom? Why is Herta the greatest character ever? Because she is a genius and she is cool. Jimmy, you know what? Jimmy's the real guy. Jimmy is the one that fits the most for the definition of like Lil No Melder, because he doesn't have the age and he doesn't have the living under a tree, but I guess he does live with me, so I guess we both live under the same tree. So you know what? Jimmy might be a bit more of a wisdom provider, if you will. So okay, Jimmy, what is your wisdom for today?
Oh God, no.
Nah. Never mind. Never mind. I think we both made him say things at the same time, and so wait, where did he go though? Oh no, he okay. he came in. He said 2 things that were negative. So Jimmy, what do you once again? What is your wisdom?
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
I guess that's what it is. I suppose that what we're seeing right now is the best thing he's ever seen. Make of that what you will. Oh well. I still have to like make Jimmy be more emotive, actually. I forgot to do that. Well, it's not that I forgot to do that. I didn't have the time to do it. We can do that, honestly. He approves of our Lord and Savior Herta. He absolutely does. I think he seems to be he does seem to be a fan of Herta. He does seem to be a fan of Herta at the very least, which, you know what, we also very much appreciate because I am a fan of Herta. Even though she really didn't have much to do in the story yet, I do appreciate Herta's brief appearances. Okay. And then oh, that one's dead already. Okay, we good. Oh yeah, this boss is not particularly difficult at this point. I mean, I keep getting hit with these things, but we're fine. We're fine because this guy is very low on health anyway, so we can... There we go. And then that does the thing. And now... Bring up Herta, because Herta's the one that can attack like 5 times in a row. Because look, Herta does this. Herta does a skill. Herta uses her ult. Well, okay. The funny thing is that you can kind of abuse Herta like that. Herta, you can like use Herta's skill when she has her full ult charged, and then she uses her skill, does a fuck ton of damage. Then you use her ult, which brings her back up to the top of the action of the action list, meaning that she can get to attack again, and her skill is going to be buffed. So effectively, she attacks 3 times in a row, which is cool as hell. And that's why Hurt is really fun to use. Okay, we got the thing. We got 7,000 points, which, by the way, I think is a new record just ever in Apocalyptic Shadow for me. I don't think I've ever gotten that much, that much score in this video game. I can't believe they gave away Archer for free. You know what? I'm happy with that. I may not know anything about Fate, but I already like Archer quite a lot. I'll take the self-modeling resin, please, and thank you. So yeah, that's a fun little thing. I could do this. I could, in theory, I do have what it takes, because it's literally just the same setup, and these 2 teams that I've used are some of my best teams in this game, but I don't want to do it. Time to do stage 4 without Sparkle? No. No. Nah, I don't have the patience for that. I barely have the patience to do it with Sparkle. I barely do. Should log in just to take Sparkle. Just take Archer. You know what the funniest bit is? There was like this whole meme about Archer kind of just forcing himself into your count, which I think was very funny. Let me see if I can find the meme. Because technically speaking, you already have Archer. There was a meme I saw. There's a meme I saw that edited the here. the edited the image of hold on, let me find it. Let me explain the whole context of this. Let me explain the whole context of this. So in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, you form contracts with little demons or big demons, and they join your party. And one of them, which is Jack Frost, which is the mascot of Atlas, the mascot of Atlas as a company, it's kind of a little gremlin in those games. And so apparently he can just join your party without you even asking. And so he does this. He joins your party without your consent. Now, knowing this context of this meme in the first place, the way that they implemented giving away Archer for free, it seems as if they just activated Archer being available in everyone's account. Because by the time you log in for the first time during the collab, the game will prompt you to claim him, but you can't really get away from that screen without claiming him. And if you happen to Alt F4 the game, or just forcibly close the game in any way in that screen, by the time you relog, he will be in your party. So you cannot skip Archer unless you just don't log into the game at all while Archer is available. And the funniest bit is that when you get the splash screen of Archer having joined your party, you don't really get the new little tag that everybody gets whenever you pull them for the first time, which implies that Archer wasn't exactly a new character in your account. Archer was always in your account. So Hoya just flipped the switch and was like, you know what? Now you can actually use him. But he was always there. You just couldn't see him. So people did this, which is the exact same meme. Archer joined your party without your consent. Because apparently when you open the game, you literally can't close the pop-up until you claim him. So the only way to close it is by quitting the game. But then he just appears in your characters, whenever you want it or not. So I thought that was very funny. I thought that was very funny. I highly doubt it was an intentional thing that they did, but it was funny. It was funny how they did it like that. Let's say, wait, what'd you say, Cursed? Since you are the Gnome Elder's father, does that mean you are a former Gnome Elder and retired and you have lost the history books of Gnome Society? You know what? Sure. If you want to believe that, that could be your headcanon. I allow it. Jimmy, what do you think of that?
Nah. That's funny.
Okay. I don't know what to think of all that. that was a bit That was a bit ominous. That was a bit ominous. He even moved around a whole lot to say that. that was the whole thing. He came in, he said nah, and then he laughed at himself in a very ominous way, and then just left. What the fuck? Well, control your fucking son. I've tried, man. I swear. I tried to make him say good things, but somehow we always seem to come up with, or rather, we always seem to make him come in and say the most unhinged things that he could possibly say. I swear I made him be able to say good things. He just chooses not to do it. I don't know why. Oh, God.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Wait, does Jimmy not have a cooldown? I thought I gave Jimmy a cooldown. Because hold on, it could create problems if Jimmy is like used too quickly like that. I don't want him to like escape the screen or something like that. Hold on. Let me see. Make Jimmy say something. He's got a 30-second cooldown. He should have a 1-minute cooldown at least. I could bring him up. I could bring him up at any time. But you guys, if you wanna bring him up, you shouldn't be able to spam him too much, because otherwise it could create issues. Also, I don't think the longest line Jimmy could say is longer than 60 seconds. So 60 seconds should be good. Most lines hinge between 2 to 15 seconds or something like that. I do know I recorded one of them, which I'm not going to tell you. I recorded one line for Jimmy that I think is the funniest thing, that I will not tell you what it is. I will not tell you what it is because it's very funny and I want it to happen unexpectedly. Jimmy, I'm your favorite uncle, right? Jimmy, do you appreciate Nocturne Deer as an uncle?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Congratulations, Nocturne. You are Jimmy's favorite uncle. Let's go. See, he can be a good bean every now and then. I'm telling you, I raised him somewhat right. See, it just takes a little bit of patience. He just takes many opportunities to just be a little bit of a gremlin sometimes. What a guy. What a guy. I still have to complete him though. I'm the only one he is somewhat pleasant to. Yeah, that's like the second time you were able to somehow incite Jimmy to say an actual positive thing for once. So I think you should absolutely take pride in that. I don't know how you do it, but the Jimmy whisperer almost. He was a little shit to me. He's been a little shit to Miss Direwolf a couple times already. I don't know why. Jimmy, do you have anything in particular against Miss Direwolf? Why are you so mean to them? What an asshole. God damn it. See, this is what you get. this is what happens. Sometimes he's a little shit, and then sometimes he just that's the leaves. Oh my god, that's crazy. He was a little shit to me too. Yeah, he was a little shit to me. To be fair, I'm his creator, so in a way, I kind of allow him to be a little shit because he has no power over me. But to you guys, yeah, I don't like him when he does that. But oh well, it's the gambling luck we talked about. It could be your gacha / gambling luck is crossing space time and able to somehow affect the rates of my little streamer bot thing. He's going into the shake jar. Yeah. You can put him in the shake jar. I allow you to put him in the shake jar for at least a few hours, considering how long he's been a little shit to you. Okay, so we've done basically everything I wanted to do for stream today. Unless there's something else we could be doing. Oh, I haven't done this, and I could be getting more artifacts, more relics for him. I could do a run of Simulated Universe though. Simulated Universe is kind of fun. Okay, hold on. I'll show you what I've been doing with Simulated Universe. I made up this save file, which is Fight and Destroys All. which uses I have no idea what any of this is, honestly. I don't want to do Divergent Universe, honestly. I mostly just turn off my brain for Divergent Universe, so it isn't particularly fun to me. And I haven't even done the higher difficulties of this. Like I've never really played these. Like I unlocked this one, and then I never did it because I don't want to do it. I'm clipping that. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I already have a clip ready to go for the week. Well, not ready to go. I haven't edited it yet, but I have to edit that, and that'll be a fun little clip. But it does have to do with Jimmy. It does have to do with Jimmy. So maybe we do another Jimmy clip for next week. I don't know. Oh wait, we can do this one. We can do the Holy Grail event. I'm curious because I haven't done this part of the event, which is apparently just called Fate's Day Night. Yes, I am glad to see you again. I think this is Gruelim, isn't it? This will be a thought experiment worth commemorating. Tap here to enter the Holy Grail War. I shall then. Almost choked on my coffee. Night falls and those seeking the Holy Grail are poised to act. Stay alive, then defeat your opponent. Edit the team and select characters to fight with you. Select characters to enter combat. The Grail event was virtually another simulated universe. Oh, I see. So, what should I use here? I mean, they are kind of giving me a saber team as well, by giving me a trial saber. I'm gonna choose my trial. I'm just gonna use the team that I just now built. Where is he? Where's the free guy? That was the free guy. I'm gonna choose this team. Combat regular. What is this all about? Holy Grail War is about to begin. This is the special correspondent, Albert, bringing you the latest news from the front lines. A most unexpected reunion, me against, apparently, what's his face? Argenti. Welcome to the Holy Grail War. 8 participants in the simulated Holy Grail War. This is your opponent for the round. Please try to defeat him. And then, oh, apparently I'm the player, and then he's a Lancer? Kafka's a caster. Jingliu is a berserker. Archer. Oh my god, a fated battle between you and me. How many fated battles are we gonna have? Oh, that's cute. Why is... Question. Okay, I know that Archer, the Archer that I just now pulled, barely even uses a bow. But as far as I'm aware, this guy doesn't even use a bow. So why is he an archer? What the fuck, man? What the hell? One of these matches is a clear one-sided victory. I imagine you mean this one, right? Because as hype as caster is with her dragon, I don't think she could best an emanator of nihility, of all things. Archer class is really made up of archers. I'm starting to doubt that statement all over the place now. Like, come on now. I thought that was a funny one. We don't talk about class logic when it comes to Fate. Is it even worse than path logic? Because path logic can be quite funky as well. Lancers with beams, casters that shoot swords. Okay, it's even more of a free-for-all than path logic, huh? He does magically throw swords. That is correct. He doesn't exactly use swords in the traditional way. Oh well. So what's the deal here? The opponent has summoned some servants. Confront them carefully. Oh, so it's just a battle event. I see. You can change your team anytime before the battle to counter your opponent's lineup. I mean, that works. Summoned servants, quote unquote. It's just a fight event. It's just a fighting event. There are limited cycles in Holy Grail War battles. You need to defeat the enemies before all the action cycles are over. There's a remaining number of enemies and must be defeated. Okay. Well, this is just simple. This is absolutely simple. Is this background music related to Fate in some way? It doesn't sound like anything else I've heard in this game before, so I imagine it calls back to something in Fate or something. It better do that. It better do so. I feel like that is the easiest way to fucking please the fans. Did I do it? I kind of did it. Oh, I didn't mean to attack that guy. That's fine. I don't like fighting fights without having the proper weaknesses. It does bother me ever so slightly. But it's fine. All things considered, this isn't particularly bothersome. Okay. So with that, we can probably just kill this guy in one hit. And then kill the other one. And then anybody else that comes... Oh, that's it. It's ingrained to me to match weaknesses. Yeah, it does also bother me. That's the thing. You don't have to. It's just more comfortable, I guess. Go and let glory illuminate your path. You heard of Hot Sunday Pop-Tarts? I have heard of Pop-Tarts, but not of Hot Sunday. Wait, hold on. After winning, damage will be dealt to the opponent. I see. Defeat all enemies before the action cycles to achieve victory in battle. Achieving victory will deal damage to opponents. If enemies are not defeated before the action cycles end, it will be considered a battle failure, and then that'll cause you to take damage. When a consensus HP reaches 0, they will be considered as defeated and leave the war. Please do your best to survive. Okay, so it's a free-for-all. Yeah, that would... See, this is always how that is. Oh, boy. The beauty is this year test as well. It's just Sunday. I don't know why I said on Sunday. I'm gonna look. Isn't Sunday a type of fish? A fish? Why? A type of ice cream. Why did I say fish? What the hell is my brain today? What? Hold on. Hold on. I know what Pop-Tarts are as well, but I've never had them. Because they aren't available where I come from, where I live. They're filled with something? What the heck? Yeah, it's ice cream, not a fish. Yeah, very, very different. Is it just a cookie with a filling? Is that what a Pop-Tart is? Is it just a cookie with frosting and like sparkles on top of it, and then it has some kind of filling? Kinda? Okay. And then Sunday. Oh, but they are called Hot Fudge Sundae. They are called Pop-Tarts Frosted Hot Fudge Sundae. They look tasty, I will say this. They do look tasty. I would love to have one of these. But like only one. This feels like it's too sweet. I forgot the fudge. Yeah, no, that's what they are called. It says Pop-Tarts Hot Fudge Sundae. Here, hold on. Or at the very least, this image that I found on the internet has it. That's what this is. That's what they are. What? Did you hear Discord go off right there? Wait, this is in Spanish. Hold on. Can I get Pop-Tarts in Argentina? Hold on, I'm looking this up. The fuck? Who has them here? Super yummy. What the fuck? Kellogg's Pop-Tarts? Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we heard. You did? Okay, that's funny. What? How did you hear? You shouldn't be able to hear the Discord thing. Wait, do I have... No, wait, what the fuck? How did you hear that? Excuse me? I don't have Discord source open. What the fuck? I don't even have system audio. What? Okay, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna close Discord just in case it decides to dox me or something. They may like import them. Yeah, they must import them or something like that. I don't think you can get them like locally here. Yeah, they must be imported. You buy Argentina? What the fuck is this? What is you buy? Is it the okay? This is an unnecessary. But I'm gonna buy Discord. Or anyone else here? I don't know. No, but what I heard was the Discord. You know when Discord opens, it says Discord. Well, that I heard that because for some reason I guess it restarted. Oh well. I think Lance is going down a rabbit hole. I was kind of curious about that because I like eating snacks. Okay, after each cycle in the battle, you will enter the store, where you can purchase pieces with combat buffs. The star coins are necessary resources as you have to spend to purchase pieces and refresh the store. Suggestion: please select this piece. It is a rider piece. Power Strike. When entering combat, increases damage dealt by targets 30%, lasting for 1 turn. This effect is obtained again after an enemy target has been defeated. Your disco says Discord. Yeah, when you open it, it says Discord. In like a Japanese accent. Discord. When you first open it. A Sunday as Korean sausage, but never a Sunday fish. Wait, Korean sausage as well? What the heck? Okay, I'll buy it. Piece slot, so you can just pick all of these. Why didn't you make me buy the tier 2 one? I'm gonna purchase that shit. Do I need to purchase all of these? Oh wait, but I'm gonna purchase this ones as well. A bond effect will be triggered when there is a specific number of pieces of the same time. Okay, that makes sense. Same type pieces you have, the stronger the bond effect. When it takes action, deal damage to opponent's business from Andromeda has a base speed. Okay. Tap here to preview the bond effect. Oh, we get a video too. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, defeating non-elite/elite enemies grants 312 points of opportunities. I need to reopen my Discord 50 times. It's always stood there for me. Nothing happened in DK Bonanza. I did saw it came out. If there's one thing that makes me want to get a Switch 2 is that game. But then I look at how it's like $80 and like getting a Switch 2 is like expensive as fuck anyways, and then my desires go away. But I have been curious about it. And what bothers me as well is that even if I get a Switch 2, I wouldn't be able to stream it because I don't have a capture card or something like that. So what the fuck is even the point? I don't often play games for my own amusement anymore. I do. I do play games for my own amusement, but I try to make as many I try to use my streaming time to just play the games I want to play while also doing stream. That's the nice thing about it. Think you'll like playing the new DK game? I know I will like playing the game. It looks fun as hell. Are you kidding me? It looks so fun. I was already a fan of well, I didn't play much of it, but I did play a little bit of Mario Odyssey, and I thought that game was fun as hell. So when I saw what Bonanza was going to be like, I was like, that just looks like Donkey Kong but like Mario Odyssey. And so that was already a recipe for success, and then I kept seeing more and more, and I was like, holy fuck, this game looks awesome. So I definitely want to play it. If I ever get a Switch 2 and some way to capture it for stream, I might do it. If not, it'll just remain as my little fun thing to do, to play off stream, which I don't get much of. Recently, I've just been playing Uma Musume off stream mostly. I did a fucking Bakushin run yesterday, which I thought was very fun, because you mostly just give her a bunch of speed, and then she just wins everything. It's hilarious. Nameless, we meet again. If I buy you Berry Pheasant skewers, will you withdraw? That's very much something that the Nameless would say, that the Trailblazer would say. Pollux, be careful not to cause any traffic accidents. What? This is coordinated gaslighting campaigning against me specifically? What the heck? Does your Discord not do it? That is strange. I swear I'm not gaslighting you. Mine says it. Mine does it. The opponent will gain an enhanced affix. Is it affix? It's a fix, right? It's a fix. Increasing the monster's combat power. Increases enemy attack by 12. Okay. I can switch teams at any given moment, but this is a great team to use Archer for. So you know what? I'll take it. What the fuck was that? The hell happened here? What was that? What was that kind of thing? I do have a good capture card that's nice to use. I do know that Elgato makes the capture card, so I imagine one of those, right? Problem is that they're very expensive, I imagine, right? Or at the very least, it would probably be expensive for me to get one of them. Okay, you do that. Not enough to fucking hell. Come on now. Why is it that not enough? Oh, it didn't matter. They're all dead anyways. That's for later. Yeah. 90 damage. Holy shit. You're pretty good. I'm not your student. Acheron is just winning so hard again. Oh no. Poor Yanqing, he cannot win a battle. A swordsmaster's heart must not be manipulated by a fixation on victory. Your beauty, is this your test as well? Oh boy. What the hell is that? Command spells. Oh, this is what a command spell is? Okay. Immediately obtains 30 star coins. Immediately takes 16 free refresh chances. Or only rider bond pieces will appear the next time you enter the store. I'll take the 30 star coins one. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I can just yeah, even in a random event, in a crossover, the guy can just not win. Poor thing. When you purchase identical pieces, it increases that piece's XP. Ah, right. This makes sense. I'll take it then. And then you also raise it. How many stars can you get? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So all of these are good, and then you can get that one. Wait, what does it do? Restores HP. Okay. Fate logic in me is hurting. There's like the devil on the shore say, "Don't take it for realsies." I have a bunch more. Might as well fucking get more pieces. Saber. Wait, what does Saber do? Uses their ultimate attack increases what? Give me that. Give me that. Oh wait, this will take one instrument. Each ally can trigger this effect once against each. That's a good one, I think. We have more, and then this. I mean, it's just one. Might as well. I'm gonna see if I can get more saber pieces. Wait, I do want this one. Wait, this one is also good. That one's also good. How many slots do I have? 3, 6, 9, 10. We get 10. Okay, so I could in theory get... I have 5 of these. I have 5 riders. I could get... I kind of want to get more saber pieces though. Okay, I'll purchase this. I'll get more saber pieces so that I build for that. Ultimate damage. Slots are full. Oh, they're locked. Oh. Cell pieces. Wait, why are they locked? Dang it. Also, hi, Icarus. Welcome on in. I'm having a wonderful day. I'm figuring out what the fuck is the deal with this event. It does seem fun, but haven't played much of it yet. Okay, I guess I'll wait until we get more slots. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just finished building my archers, so we're having fun with them. Missing persons report. Why are they called? Why is it called like that? What the fuck? Why are they being framed like missing persons? Is this something that happens in actual Fate Stay Night? What? What is this mirror image thing? Is that also a Fate thing? I'm getting so confused in all of these things. Finally, a chance to face you in battle. It's been a while. I haven't forgotten your kindness. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you, Acheron. I'm sorry. They got taken out the back. It does make a bunch of technical yes, but no. I imagine that this part of the event is where a lot of references are like kind of just tucked away. Enemy HP decreases by 25. We can switch teams, honestly, here. Can we? Should we? Nah. I'm going with the same team. It's just fun to use. This team is just fun to use, so I've been using it. I'm going to use it as much as I can, even if weaknesses don't match. Because it's fun to use, and it's the new thing. Besides, I put Archer in the fucking thumbnail. Might as well make the most out of him being there, right? I feel like my Sparkle needs more energy recharge. Oh, and then this guy shows up. Now we made a good choice because this guy is a piece of cake with Archer. We just do this, and then we do that, and then we get a little bit more of this. It's fine. He gets to... What the fuck is that? Boss is about to... Boss is what? Oh, never mind. I didn't do much. Phase 2. It does it... What the fuck is that? Boss is about to use a powerful ability. Okay, don't worry. I got this. It's fine. Fate isn't available in my... It isn't? Really? I'm surprised. May I suggest sailing the 7 seas? Never mind. Your powerful attack, I guess, huh? One shot Acheron, baby. Truly a refreshing battle. Yeah. Yeah. They're all fucking gone. An expected outcome. Whoa, holy shit. Kafka once against fucking Jingliu? That one is surprising. And excuse me? Yunli against Casterus? That doesn't strike me as correct. Maybe this is better. That doesn't strike me as possible. Oh, see, now we have one more slot, so I can get a saber piece. Oh wait, but this is yeah. This increases the level of this. Defense increases by I don't care about that. I'd rather get another saber though. Gain a shield that can offset damage. That one's better, but I'd rather get this one. Yeah, and then we see if we can upgrade some stuff. Well, I can't get this because we don't have any slots, so might as well find upgrades. Whoa! Allied targets damage dealt by 45%. After 8 turns, the character in position 1 gains 1 extra turn. Ooh, wait a fucking minute. Okay, first off, I'm gonna buy these because these are upgrades. Hold on. Maybe. Oh lord. Maybe I switch gears and I try to get put together more archer pieces, honestly then. Maybe that is the play. I mean, both of these are pretty much the same. The only cool thing about this is that after 8 turns, the character in position 1 gets 1 extra turn, and honestly, we don't need that. So let's get more upgrades. I'm gonna do this then. I mean, I have a ton. What the fuck is that? For every 10 energy obtained by an enemy, crit damage of their next ultimate increases by 4%. That's nice. Oh, that can go up to 2-star. This one as well. Oh, we don't have it. Okay, we can keep going. Now we go against Kafka. Long time no see, missed me? It's not every day we get to hang out. Behold, a storm of roses with a 10-meter radius. Isn't this completely pointless aside from the vibes? What is this mirror image thing? It is very specific. I feel like all of these are... I'm just missing references. A stands out lead. Who leads depends on the next battle. Okay, do your thing. I didn't even pay attention as to what enemies I was fighting against. It doesn't matter much. They're all dead anyways. And then this guy, which is Quantum. So you know what? Picked a good team, baby. That's a lot of damage that just Cypher did out of nowhere. Didn't expect that. Well, this kills. I guess it's just because it's the first round. It could get harder later on, I imagine, right? It has to. Right? This event can't be just a piece of... What the fuck? Well, never mind. I win anyways. that was just a lot of things that happened at once. You've grown up so fast. I am a growth type superhero. What are these one-liners, Trailblazer? So now we get to fight against Saber or Yunli, I imagine, right? Gains a random free 2-star tier 4 piece. Only rider bond pieces will appear the next time you enter a store. Your rider bond tally additionally gets +1 and you get a random free rider pieces. Wait. I have rider pieces, don't I? Yeah, I have rider pieces, and I have 1 extra slot that I plan on filling it up with a saber piece. So I'm just gonna go with this one. Which one did I get? Ooh, a saber one. Give me. When they use ultimate, they ignore weakness type and reduce enemy toughness. That was perfect. Perfect fucking choice. Never punished, baby. Never punished. So now we can focus on leveling shit up. How many stars can you fucking get these things up to? That is a 2-star. Enemy targets gain old wound. Increases damage taken by 25%. We can also replace some of these pieces. 60%. And then this one. Increases damage taken by 25 last... wait, what is the difference between this and this? Damage dealt by targets by 60%, lasting for 1 turn. After an enemy target has been defeated. That seems more useful than this. Enemy target defeats an enemy target. An ally defeats an enemy. Increases ally's speed by 5%. This can stack. I like the idea of constantly attacking too. What about this? Restores. We can get rid of this one. We can get rid of this one. We don't need heals. We absolutely don't need heals. So give me that and I'll buy this one instead. What about this? Let's see. 1 instance of additional damage. Which will 800% of the attacker's attack. This could be an interesting one to sell as well. Depending on what we get. But let's see. Lancer. We don't have any other Lancers. This one we can level up. That's that's the same one that we just get for free now. Dope. For every 1 energy obtained, can we replace one of the sabers I have for that? Ultimate damage dealt by 50%. Nah. We level that up. We also level that up. What else? Oh, we can level this up. And we can level that up. And we still have more to keep going. Jesus Christ, I'm being busted here. I'm getting busted. I'm getting powerful. I feel like at some point they gotta stop me. 3-star, baby. Wait, you get a... Oh, never mind. I thought you got like a fancy animation or something. And then this one as well. Okay, then I don't have much more, so we're gonna keep moving. Oh, I could have kept going. This is the final fight. I could have kept going a little bit more. Bat to old metal. Let's see who is the toughest. Girl, you have 10 HP. Girl, you have 10 HP. I don't think there's much you can do here against me, who I'm just gonna do like a couple of fancy attacks like boom boom and just gonna deal a fuck ton of damage like that. Like, look at that. My fucking Bloodfort Andromeda alone just destroys anything. Look at that, 128k. And then to add insult to injury, he comes here and does this. And then she comes in and does that. What is your cipher build? Can I show you in here while I'm here? To be fair, I don't think this is heavily representative of the strength of my characters because I have a fuck ton of buffs from the event. But I do have a pretty decent build. I'm gonna show you it in a minute if I can. If I can show you everything. Oh boy, that's a big sword you got there, Yunli. Okay, never mind. This has become a bit more troublesome now. My cipher. Well, I can't show you the kit. I can show you the light cone she has. She just has this one. But then also she has the what the fuck was it? She has the set that allows her to... Hold on. I'm gonna look this up in there because I built her like in the spreadsheet. Hold on. The big spreadsheet has the build that I gave her because that's literally what I did. It is not particularly unique. It is this. It is this. I get all of my builds from this general character build guide made by people in the community, which is cool as heck. I gave her Pioneer Diver at Dead Waters specifically. I think it was. I don't think I gave her Genius. I specifically gave her Pioneer because I liked it more, I guess. I don't know. And I think I had more pieces of that than the first one anyways. And I wasn't building her as a main DPS. I was building her mostly for my fucking Acheron team. And I guess now, I guess now Archer. So yeah, we got that one. And then the other one is Lushaka. Specifically Lushaka, because Lushaka is the one that buffs the first party member, if I recall correctly. So and then I went with crit damage. I went basically like this and following these rules. Cypher can be played as a sub DPS as support. If played as a support, you can ignore damage stats for speed. I played her as a sub DPS. And then Cypher needs lies stands in the breeze, allow the passing short to reapply debuffs, while Resolution Shines the Reserve has to wait for the debuff to expire. It's mainly relevant for Acheron teams. I didn't pay attention to that. But that is the one that I gave her. I gave her Resolution Shines as Pearls of Sweats because it's the 4-star equivalent. The best 4-star equivalent. Wait, Holiday Thermae Escapade? Wait, what the fuck is that? Do I not have that one? It is a 4-star. Yeah, I'll link to this. Yeah. It is here. I'm not showing anything strange in my this is the little guide, the link to the guide if you want to save it. If I recall correctly, it's also linked in the Discord for Honkai Star Rail if you ever made it in. If you ever made it into that Discord server. If not, yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy just agrees with that. That's Jimmy, by the way. It's maybe similar how Twisted Wonderland isn't available here. May I ask, where are you that you don't even have Twisted Wonderland available? If you don't want to say, don't worry. If you don't want, I'm not asking you to dox yourself. Not asking you to dox yourself, but I am curious as to why do you not have so many stuff available? That's Sag. Europe. Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see some places where they would have some regional problems for certain games. Yes, it is just not. Is it not available in Europe at all? Huh? That's actually more strange. Actually, all things considered, like why not in Europe? Wait, do I have it? Well, that's also strange. I mean, not that it matters. Twisted Wonderland was never in my interests, but I do find it curious how region locked it is, or like how strangely region locked it is. Fascinating. Yeah, no, it is not available in any of my devices. It is just not available in my region. It is not. Sadly. I mean, not sadly, I don't care much. It's playing on the JP server before it got released for NA. Did it get released recently for North America? Is that so? Either way. Damn. We need to heal, actually, because all of a sudden this became a little bit more difficult. So, but never mind. That was unnecessary. Okay. It's fine. Tutorial. The Trailblazer's performance rating at the end is higher than 5. It will be considered a pass. Otherwise, it will be considered a failure. What about 1? Anaplace is well known for releasing just in USA and Canada due to service limitations and copyright issues. Really? That's bizarre. Eve of the War cleared. Continue the challenge. Okay. Then what now? Simulated Holy Grail fully unlocked. Start the official Holy Grail War. That was not the official one. That was just a funny little jokes one. Oh, okay. So the time-limited rewards are here for 25 days, but then these are permanent rewards. Because I imagine this event will be available throughout the entirety of like the duration of the event of the Fate collab, which we still don't know, anyways. Pass level is 30. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, well there's some fun stuff in here. We ain't playing. I feel like Ritual Archives, Yunli, Classed Saver. Oh, what the heck? Personal info. Paniconi. Could a sword... Wait, why is Finon in here? A mysterious traveler granted entry to the tournament by the miracle of the Holy Grail. He looks like the boy next... Does he look like the boy next door to you? Why does he look like... I don't think he looks like the boy next door. Harbors deep inner turmoil. He always tries to intervene in conflicts with as much gentleness as possible, yet often ends up challenging others to duels due to his overwhelming desire to win. Stranger still is his almost saint-like mindset. He believes every opponent's defeat is a burden of guilt he must bear, though this never hinders his will to win every battle. It is said that the wish he made to the Holy Grail was to return to his homeland. wish to return to the Aedes Elysia at the very beginning. Boy Next Door is an NPC. Yeah, it truly is. That I will get. Okay, so this is essentially, yeah, you weren't kidding. This is kind of like a simulated universe light. The way they implemented this event. Who else? Well, I'm curious to see the classes here. Herta's Caster, which I guess makes sense. Caster is supposed to be the wizard, the magic class, isn't it? This I understand. Same as for Hyacinth. Kafka's the one that makes the least amount of sense as a caster to me, but Hyacinth and Herta do make sense. They both use like staffs to fight, don't they? Cypher is an assassin. This I guess also makes sense because assassin, you know, stealthy type of thing. Same as Silverwolf, hacker, shady person. Acheron, I guess it also makes sense just purely straight up based in lore. And then Berserker is clear. Okay, this I think is the one that makes the most sense because isn't it that Clara design wise is very similar to someone in Fate? I think it was like what, Ilya, her name? And she also has a big burly companion that, you know, protects her, like Ilya in Fate. And in that one is a Berserker. So this is, I guess, one of the ones that makes the most sense. And then Firefly and Jingliu. Okay. These are the only enemies? Casters don't necessarily use staffs to fight. Archers are a different beast. Gilgamesh doesn't even use a bow to fight. He straight up yeets weapons at people and calls them mongrels. I did hear. I think back when My Day first released, I already saw people make memes about the mongrel thing. So I think I have heard about that either. That too. So I do think that's funny. Speaking of which, why didn't they fucking they put Fine on here but not My Day? I mean, come on. That seemed like a missed opportunity. You clearly have two characters that are very, very similar to characters in Fate, and you didn't fully put them in the Fate event. How dare you? Oh well. Let's do another run, shall we? Why not? Hers says Merlin, actually. Maybe, who knows? In corruption mode, you and your enemies will unlock additional mechanisms. Ally buff unlocks more pieces and obtains some free pieces at the start of the game. Each player receives a unique skill. As the corruption level increases, more mechanisms will be unlocked. Okay, but we don't have that yet. Corruption level 1. Okay, then we shall fight. And we get Trailblaze gift, which is Archer. Recover scoop. Oh, wait, I want that. I want this. I want the Archer piece. I want the Archer pieces for Archer. This just makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, and we do the same fucking fight. How can I maximize the profits? Don't maximize the profits against poor fucking Yanqing. In the official test, each participant will have a unique skill. What does it do? Oh, it says, when securing victory in a battle against Argenti, Argenti will gift the opponent Rose. 5-star coins, our characters 1 boosted affixes. Oh. This is do I get a different reward just because I'm the Trailblazer? Is Lancelot available and is he a Lancer? I believe Lancelot is a character in Fate, but I don't know what he is. Let me look it up for you. Lancelot FGO. Lancelot is... I don't know how to read this. Well, there is a Lancelot that is a saber. Okay, I'll show you what I'm seeing just in case. Apparently this is Lancelot. He is looking slightly evil. I don't know why. He looks less evil in this one. Like the evil goo is like driving away, I guess. It's getting casted away. And then he looks like he's being possessed. And there's like another figure in the back. I don't know how to interpret this as Lancelot. That Lancelot is from Fate Zero. Is it now? I don't know. Again, mind you, peek at the title. I don't know anything about Fate. According to Tommy here on YouTube chat, though, Lancelot is a saber, and the other version as well. Technically spoilers for the other. Whoops. Whoops. So you meant this one? Is this Lancelot? Is it this one? There's another version of it. To prevent blowing your head up with Fate information? No, but I want to know. I'm still curious. It's not like I gotta play Fate Grand Order or anything like that. So I don't mind. I don't mind seeing these things. He looks depressed. Oh, hey, that's Saber back there. Oh, look at that. I guess it makes sense, right? Saber's supposed to be Arthur. So there's that. There's also Fairy Knight Lancelot. That's a little girl. that's a little girl. What they do to Lancelot here? What the heck? And then they give her skinny. Okay, that's a cool mask that they give her here. Oh well. Well, there's that. I do know of one. There's one little girl made lots of money. I am not surprised. Pretty boy, yeah. Gwen would cheat on Saber with that guy. I do know one, which is my favorite go-to when people like when you asked earlier, like if fake characters are always gender bent. The first one that came to mind was Leonidas. Leonidas, is that how you say it? The one from 300. The guy from 300, the protagonist of the 300 comic books and shit. Because I remember seeing this and being like, "Holy fuck, that's cool as hell." And I was like, okay, yeah, not everyone is exactly gender bent. Sometimes they get to be cool guys like this. So I thought that was cool. What other looks does he get? Those are wide fucking shoulders. Is that? I guess those are shoulder pads. But I like this art. I do like that art. That's how he looks like. He kind of looks not as good. I kind of prefer him with the helmet on. I not gonna lie, I kind of prefer him with the helmet on, not like this. It is not Leoni. How do you say it? Leo. Like in Spanish, it's just Leonidas. So I don't know how to say it in English. It's a strange thing. That is a choice. It truly is a choice. The other one that I think is my favorite, but it is gender bent, is I think Da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci. They made him a hot woman. They made him a hot woman. That has a big mechanical arm apparently. But I don't know. There's something about this design that I quite like. It's probably the thighs. Did Medusa have a swimsuit version, her Saber version, FGO? How does Medusa look like? Which one? Saber or Lancer? Da Vinci is supposed to be him taking the body, but yeah, I remember finding out about that. And if you think about it, it makes sense. She looks like an anime version of Mona Lisa. Yeah. Female to male. That's a good question. Is there anyone that's female to male? Oh, this one's Medusa. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, I remember her. This she appears in like the original Fate. Yeah. Is Ryder. Yeah, I remember her. I do remember her. We can try and find one. I also want to know if there's a female to male gender bent, say a gender bent thing. Well, yeah, no, never mind. I don't know. Because I know that isn't Jack the Ripper also? Yeah, but Jack the Ripper's a guy that was turned into a girl once again. And it just so happens to be a little one. Okay, that's not a lot of clothes. Which one? Okay, let me see. 5-star servants. This has become Lance tries to find out about Fate Stay Night or Fate Grand Order servants. This is Red Juice art. This is Red Juice art. I recognize this because she looks like Iris from Hololive. Minamoto Raikou. I know which one that is. Red Juice. Yeah, that's the name of the artist. It should say somewhere here. Does it not say? Gallery. Is it here? I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh wait, no, here it is. Illustrator Red Juice. And find out who Jack the Ripper was last year. I don't fucking know. Oh wait, like in real life, you mean? Wait, that's cool. I haven't heard of that. The fact that you needed to ask me just proves I'm the better streamer. Jimmy? No what? Okay, respectfully, nobody asked you, Jimmy. I don't think anybody asked anything anything specifically to him. What made you say that? Come on now. I refute that statement. I refute that. I do know Minamoto Raiko. I am scared of looking up Minamoto Raiko. Wait, is Minamoto Raiko supposed to be a guy that was turned into a girl, or a girl that was turned? No, Minamoto Raiko is a girl in Star in Fate. I know that because they got big booba. They do got big booba. What else we got? What else? We were trying to find a male character, or a female historical figure who got turned into a guy. So the opposite of most gender bents in Fate. And I don't have Agrippina in Fate Go. So is that Nero? Oh, but Nero was a guy turned into a girl. No. It's the opposite, I mean. I mean the opposite. But where the fuck is she? Wait, hold on. Beast. Oh, this is it. Wait, is it? What the fuck? I mean, that's her, isn't it? I mean, this is just a variation of Nero Claudius. I know that one. That's the one. It's the Red Saber. It's Red Saber. Yeah. There you go. That's the one. It's Red Saber, who kind of looks like Crony because it's illustrated by Wadarko, which is Crony's artist. I know that. Why is her attribute men? What is this? What is up with this? What does attribute men mean? Oh, that's funny. Red Saber is actually different than Saber of Red. I remember that joke from the Gigog video on him explaining Saber lore. Human. Why didn't they just put human instead of man? It sounds funny when they say it like this. I was just looking at the 5 stars. That is true. Well, I guess we should be looking at the male. Sir, what the fuck is? Oh, this was this is Cleopatra. Yeah, this is Cleopatra, who looks like a Danganronpa character because it was that artist. Nero was wild, like in history. So I've heard. The funniest thing is that if you Google Nero Claudius now, we get most results from the Fate character. So he was completely overshadowed by his anime waifu version. Man to differentiate from beast servant. Interesting. Well, Cleopatra was not gender bent. She managed to just stay being a woman. Oh, that's cool. I know that. I don't know who Sei Shonagon is. But these are enemies. Oh, because I'm looking at the attributes page. Hold on. We're supposed to be trying to find, I don't know what any of this is. I just want a list of fucking, okay, I guess we gotta go category by category. Oh, come on now. I think it's easier if I just Google it myself. Hold on. I forgot that we were playing Star Rail for a second, but this is fully overtaken. Have you seen Emiya Alter? I don't think I have. I know that that's supposed to be Archer, isn't it? Emiya Alter. Never mind. What the fuck? Who is this? I know who this is. This is Enrico Pucci from fucking Stone Ocean. This is just Father Pucci from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. I mean, not literally, but he kind of looks like it. What the hell happens? What does this guy have to do with the Emiya I know? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna question it too much. I have my skin lightened for a certain shade of black. Oh no. Pull up Mordred. Mordred is a girl. I know Mordred. I also know Mordred. Because Mordred is kind of a saver face. Isn't she? Yeah, Mordred kind of looks like Saber. Mordred is one of the many characters that looks like Saber. And I think this is the variation that most people are aware of because she's in like a little bikini thing. But yeah. I know that much. Hold on. I need to find somebody might have answered. Fate servant male gender male to female maybe. I don't know. Gender swapped servants. There's a whole fucking article for this in these other. Okay, hold on. Oh, Minamoto no Raiko Minamoto no Raiko was not our answer because that means that that's a guy. No, never mind. Musashi was a guy into a girl. Mysterious Ranmaru X. That's a girl. Francis Drake. That's a girl. Paul Bunyan. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I have seen that one. Uesugi Kenshin. That's a girl. Mordred Saber Sun produced through artificial insemination. That means yes, we've been through this. Wait, are these all of them? That's a girl. Wait, is it a girl? Yes, it is. Morgan Le Fay took the white essence of Artoria, her bio sister, and had Artoria's baby, which is Mordred. I'm just gonna say yes. Ushio Akamaru is also a girl. Yes, I know her. What the fuck? What the heck? Did they literally never do the opposite gender bent? Did they seriously not do this? Shuten Doji is a girl. Quetzalcoatl, it's a girl. Gareth, that's a girl. Okita Soji, that's a girl. Neza. What the heck? Well, wait, no, these are... Yeah, what the... Male to female. Yeah, I know that's what it is. Can't think of any girl that was then depicted as a dude. What the fuck? They're missing out. That would be funny. It would be funny for those. It would be funny for them to do that. They got to do it at least once. Come on now. Fate Grand Order has been a thing for how many years now, and they have not done that? What the heck? Male to female Fate. No, it's female to male. Female to male Fate servant. No, it hasn't. Okay, this again. Then again, I found a post that was from 7 years ago that says there are two reasons this hasn't really happened. One is obvious: girls sell gacha rolls. The second goes deeper. In order to have girls sell gacha rolls, we need women servants. Servants are based on historical and literary figures, and throughout history, for a whole variety of reasons, majority of famous figures we have records of are male. I guess that is true. Huh. So they could cut out some women and make them men, and it may be if there's a great story reason to do so, they will one day. But the overwhelming pressure is to keep on doing some gender bench to have at least parity in the number of servants of each gender. I do think that they could at the very least do one. They could do one. They could do at least one. Someone mentioned here Mulan. But I don't know how is would that be well received, making the Mulan servant an actual man? Wouldn't that kind of undermine kind of what Mulan the story is supposed to be about. I it's been a while since I've seen Mulan, so I don't know. I feel like if anything, if they make a Mulan servant, they should just keep her as a woman. That just makes sense. Richard the Lionheart. Ooh, is that an actual Fate servant or historical figures? If Fate Grand Order were to ever gender bend a female figure to a male, who would it be? There's that one album with a story where Mordred is a trans man and the world literally ends because Merlin tells your son is coming. And I was like, I only have a daughter who died. What the fuck? What? He's a servant? How does he look like? Richard the Lionheart. Oh, he was a former king. FGO. Oh, I guess he just stayed a dude. He stayed as a dude. He does look cool. He kind of reminds me of Aventurine somehow. Like with red stripes of hair. Eve from the Bible, this guy said. That guy, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. But that one comment did bring up an interesting point. A lot of historical figures end up being male, which might be why they could never really come up with a proper one. So because they want to keep a balance and girls sell more gacha, they never really found a proper moment to make a girl into a guy. If anything, I was thinking Joan of Arc, but Joan of Arc remained as a girl in Fate. So they may, I don't know, maybe they could have made a Joan of Arc that was a guy, call him Gene of, no. I mean, Gene is a guy's name. New character named Steve. Imagine. Or hell, make fucking Amelia Earhart a servant and make him a dude. Make her a dude. A big burly dude who can fly. I don't know. How many? But we need to go way. We need to go way back. Jane Austen. Who could be a... Women were undermined and men were seen to disappear, but there's historic women out there. Just people are cowards. That's also true. That is also, I think, very true. Trying to see who makes sense as a fucking... Who the fuck is Eleanor of Aquitaine? Wife of King Louis VII. Queen of England from 1154 to 1189. Elizabeth Bathory. Elizabeth Bathory is in Fate Grand Order, by the way. And I don't think... if I recall correctly, she is a girl in Fate. Yeah, she's actually... Yeah, I remember her being quite popular. Yeah, she was one of the What Arco designs. Yeah. I remember her. This is Elizabeth Bathory. They made her petite. That's Elizabeth Bathory. Or Bathory. Is it Bathory? Bathory. Bathory. I don't have a British accent. I wouldn't be able to pronounce that. Well, we've learned a little bit of Fate history, which is they never really had the chance to turn a female historical figure into a guy. Also, I think lore-wise, servants get to choose. Servants get to choose how they represent themselves, which is why so many of them are gender bent, because they choose to be summoned as a girl. I think. I don't know. Because I remember hearing someone talk about how the reason Da Vinci, for example, looks like the Mona Lisa is because Da Vinci chose to be reincarnated as the Mona Lisa. Or something like that. The main character in FGO, you can switch their gender. Yeah, but that's different. That is different. That is different. Okay, let me finish this run and then end stream, because we've been yapping for too long, I think. But we can keep yapping though. We can keep yapping in the meantime. I just wanna be doing something as we yap, because my throat was starting to get sore from just silent yapping. I don't know how long this this thing is supposed to be. If we base it off of the fucking the first run I had, it was mostly ow, stop targeting fucking my man. Come on now. Come on now. What the heck? How dare you? Boom. And then you get to attack again. He didn't want to give up the Mona Lisas, but it was commission. He loved the painting enough that he didn't give it to the customer. Damn. See, that makes sense. Then it makes sense as for why he would want to be reborn as it. Because it like maybe represents the pinnacle of beauty in his eyes or something like that. I don't know. Do that. Boom. And then you target that one and kablamo. And then target that one because Cypher. Boom. And then you do that. Yay, did it. If they gender bet Mary and Marie Antoinette but make her extra, that would maybe be funny. Yeah. Oh, Cypher. I knew I needed more practice. Oh, poor March. Poor March. Okay, we're going for Archer is where we were, right? That is a piece I already have. After that, target largest and basic skill, there's true damage. Okay, I'll take it just to get 3 of them going. And then we have 2 extra spots, so maybe we can get 2 extra Archer pieces. Basic attack and skill damage dealt by targets. I like that. And then crit damage increases by 30. We got both of them, so we can get it once and then level it up a little bit. And then we still have a little more, so yeah, we got nothing going. Sometimes you get Dan hung in your runs for this, do you now? You to test my blade? Wait, was he? I don't remember seeing Dan hung in the list. But oh well. See, oh, is it a mirror image because she lost? Huh. I guess this has something to do with the fact that it's a missing person. I don't know. Fate lore, it is unnecessary for me. I'm just vibing with this event. It's mostly just a vehicle for the game to do a battle event. Been here before. Oh my god, I can hear him say Kare Doborugu, which is Calbolg in a English accent. You do that thing. Allows you to attack twice. Oh, what the fuck was that? What is this? Activate the Archer Bond to project a Noble Phantasm Mystic Code. Noble Phantasm Mystic Code can provide effects for the entire round. Harm Ward. Reduces damage taken 10%. Do I have to pick that one? After an ally target uses an attack, deals 1 instance of true damage equal to 20% of the attack. Twice in a row, receives help from Archer. Deals quantum damage equal to 40% of the damage dealt by this attack. With enemies amongst highest damage. I like this one. Kansho and Bakuya. Those are the names of his swords. Are these all Archer weapons? Is that so? Because one of them was Gaybolg, which is the one that her FGO servant is Arjuna, and after Arjuna is Kama. Oh, that's what I do remember the name Arjuna, and I do remember how Kama looked like, I think. Because I remember some friends of mine being very, very into it. But I don't remember it having to do, both of them having any relation. Okay, stop doing that. Come on now. Give me the skill points. And then, ta-da! And then you get to do that. You get to attack again. And then you get to do the ult again. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, where did that come from? What the hell? There we go. why didn't I use my ult there immediately? That was a bit confusing. Okay, I'll take it. Kama is an Indian god of love and materializes as a human, is a pseudo-servant to the human's body. Oh, pseudo-servants. Oh boy. I think I've heard that term before.
Hey, Dad, I know I rarely say this, but I really appreciate you asking for my opinion. Thank you.
Aw, you're welcome, Jimmy. Ah, thank you. Don't worry, I try my best to make you feel included. See, sometimes he gets to be nice. It's nice to be acknowledged like that. That's nice of him. See, there you go. It took a little bit, but at the end of the day, he was nice. Ereshkigal and Ishtar materialize the same way. That is the one I remember. Yeah, I think I remember being explained the concept of a pseudo-servant, maybe not with that name, with Ishtar, or the other one. With one, I remember being explained with one of them. So yeah, I remember that. Your archer bond tally additionally gets 1+1, and you get a random free archer piece. I'm gonna do this one because I like building up with archer shit. Because then I get to pick this one up. And it counts as having an extra one, which means that once I get a 6th one, it's going to count as me having 7. So, I mean, I'll get this one just because it's leveled up. And then I'm going to refresh it until I get another archer piece. That I can actually get that's new. I mean, come on, video game. I mean, I'll take it just because it's a good one, but... What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, fine. I'll take it. God damn it. Moving on. Just free resources for what I got from it. Yeah, me too. I got a cool new character out of it, which is Archer. Because Archer is really cool. Very fun to play. And I have Sparkle with him, which makes him even more fun to play. And then everything else is just... I don't mind too much if this is good or bad. I'm just gonna chill with it. I am not offended by this. But also welcome on in, Shadows. I hope you're having a wonderful day. After securing battle, Cypher will steal one of the opponent's affixes. What? Why? Don't do that. The fuck, man? I mean, I guess this is Cypher. Boom. Bow. Yeah. Love to see it. Bow. Beep. And then you keep attacking. And then you keep whooping up damage. There you go. This would not be an issue if Sparkle just had enough energy to do her fucking thing. Which now she does. Thank you. I will do this first. Offended by more mute characters after we got done with these? Yeah. Well, I don't know how they do it in English, though, because I know that they actually cannot be voiced in English. Like, if you play this event in English, do you hear the voices of the other characters, of the Fate characters, just in Japanese? Or what is it? Permanently amplifies the effects of all pieces by 20%? Wait, that's sick. Not till 3.5. Really? That's kind of dumb. Not kind of. That's very dumb. I'm going to go with this one. I like permanent buffs. The collab characters are mute in the end. They don't even use their JP voices. I mean, I know that they said that the characters won't be voiced in English, but I assumed that meant that we were just gonna hear their JP voices. That's stupid. That is stupid, I will say. They could have just had them have their JP voices instead of just being mute. That's just a worse gaming experience. It may not make a lot of sense for them to be speaking Japanese while everyone else is speaking English, but at the very least, they're fucking speaking. Come on, what the heck? Oh. I can't use my ult for some reason. my ult is not being triggered for some reason. Now it's being triggered. So other languages in 3.5, they're just straight up mute. That's so awkward. Okay, now why? He messes up the turn order so much. How much time is that? 304? Yeah, that's good. We take those. Do that. Boom. Yeah, this is definitely a bit more challenging than the tutorial one we did last time. Archer speaks amazing English. That is true, actually. That is true. He does have good English voice lines, all things considered. They should have had him dub the entire goddamn event. Oh god, he's not dead yet. Passion play. I keep getting achievements for stuff that I did not know I could get. No. I'd rather try and actually beat him. Hold on. I'm gonna win this. Come on now. Come on now. I am so close to the end. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got skill points. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yay. None of these particularly affect me because I wasn't... I am a JP player. But it is annoying whenever they like... how they consistently pick the weirdest decisions for it to not make sense. Why don't I find the fucking 6th archer piece? How hard could that be? Okay, fucking hell. Let's restore HP. That's not particularly interesting. Saber. Okay, we can take that. I still have room for one more. Archer. This is true damage one. Their defense increases. That's not great. Okay, I'll take these two. Just cuss. I was really I just enjoy hearing go through his chat. What haven't built then? Yeah, he does go. In Japanese, you can hear his voice. In Japanese, he does the "I am the bone of my sword" speech in a very funny accent because it's a Japanese man speaking English. When I tried him out the first time, I had to listen to the whole thing. Even though I know nothing about Fate or very little about Fate, I did know of that chant, which I am just now finding out. He's always said in full English. I thought the way it just proliferated was just because it was the translation of his speech, but he always says it in English, even in the original text, which is funny as heck. It's funny that I didn't know this, actually. I will... Oh, brother. What are you doing, my guy? You need to get fucking destroyed. Why are you hurting that way, my guy? Hello? Caliburn appears in the action order. Isn't that? No, that isn't. That kind of looks like Saber Sword, though. Receives help from Saber, but it is okay. It does have to do with Saber. Saber is in the team. Immediately causes her to use. No, I don't have that. That can't happen. Kaladbolg. I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown of death nor of life, nor known to life, have withstood pain. To create many weapons, yet those hands will never hold anything. So as I pray, unlimited blade works. Does he have to say that every time he uses unlimited blade works in the original as well? Or does he say it just because it's cool? He has to say it. It's like a chant. It's an actual chant to activate the skill. To activate like the power. Yeah, otherwise he can't do it. What if you interrupt him mid-speech? Does it happen? Do you interrupt unlimited blade works if you don't let him finish? I usually cause him to immediately use his skill, which does not consume skill points and deals. Okay, so I guess we take this then. Okay, thank you, Gallagher, for your contributions. We can now... You can now heal a little bit. We can now heal a little bit. Oh, I should have waited. I'm an idiot. I should have waited until Archer did his thing. He would have done more damage. When I skip it like that, he just says, I am unlimited blade works. And I think that's funny. Okay. See, look at that. I could have had Cypher deal so much damage with her ult now. And I want to be worried about having to survive. God dang it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look how many fucking stacks she's getting. Holy crap. Oh, oh, thank you. Thank God, Sparkle. Thank you. They were like saying Shazam. Yeah, I know. Karado Borugu. Come on now. Boom. And then last one. Boom. 595 on that last one. Holy shit. Do it again. Do it. No. Okay, well, I guess you do that then. I am. Oh, wait, no. He gets to attack so much with that one thing. Holy shit. Okay, I'll save Gallagher's ult in case we get mad hit now. No, I'd rather save that. She's got 720 stacks. What the fuck? Sparkle, you need... Sparkle, Cypher, you need to get energy. You need to get energy because you're gonna do so much fucking damage if you do so. It is ridiculous how many stacks you got. You're gonna do so much damage if you get to attack. I need you to be able to attack even if... Oh no, she won't get to attack. Because it's turned over. No! That's not good. That's so annoying. That's so annoying that I'm gonna lose it just because I... God damn it. It's fine. I lost it. Son of a bitch. Dang it. 2 piece slots. I'm getting 4 star coins per round. 10 times the stores refresh. It's going to display me. Give me the piece slots. Though I could have gotten the... Okay. So what now? I could get a couple saber ones. I could get a couple saber pieces as well. Fucking finally, thank you. That's gonna give me 7. Recovers 1 skill point, increase in speed. I like that a lot. And then we can get a saber piece because we have 1. We can get like... How many? I have 1 saber piece. You can get 2 more and then an extra one for whatever. 4 energy, the crit damage of the ultimate increases by 4. I'll take that. Ultimate increases by... I'll also take that. That gives me 3 on that. Okay. That's good. For now, at least. Okay, let's see. I'm still surviving, though, which is good. Just defeat opponents other than the player. That's a lot of things. What the heck? Oh, my coffee's done. Good. Okay. Now we're talking. They're doing a lot more damage. That's what I like to see. Boom. And then we save skill points just to... Oh my god, you get to attack again? Actually, you can use skill points. How many fucking more times? Okay, we can kill this one. Does Cypher go again? Cypher does go again. Oh boy. Does Cypher go again? No, not yet. Not anymore. Okay, that's good. Okay. Karado Borugu. Wait, that's yellow. What's different about this? Whoa! Okay, hold on. Before battle, randomly disables 3 of the opponent's golden affixes, which I guess could be useful. Same time allied characters receive attacks. Character ally attacks twice in a row, receives help from archer, deals 100%. Deals one. I'll take this one. Bow. Does he say trace on or something like that? Karado Borugu. I am unlimited blade works. He just has a cool way of speaking. Okay, that fight was easy as balls. So that gives me the idea that I'm probably doing better than before. We can get... Wait, no, I like this because it could level up. This gives me an extra archer piece. Ooh, wait, no, hold on. We can get 5 saber pieces. But this is a defense one. It's not great. It is not great. But it'll be good. Alternatively, wait, what is 9? What is it 9? Target takes action, grants 20 projection charge. Maximum charge that can be gained in each battle increases to 300. What? And then saber at 5. What does saber at 5 do? Starts 35% HP and increases ultimate damage by 8%. Ooh, wait, I like the restoring HP one because I have noticed that my characters sometimes die. So you know what? I like the idea of going for 5 at saber. So let me get another saber if possible. I'll take that. We could also replace some other pieces. For every 4 actions, inflict disenchantment, reduces their speed by 1 and defense by 20. Is there one that we'd like to restore speed equal to 5? This one doesn't seem great. True damage equal to 60% of the original damage to all enemies. That doesn't do that much, honestly. We can sell it. Give me this one. I like it more. I like it more of a debuffer as a debuff thing. And then this one, I'll take it just because it's an upgrade. Still want an extra. Ooh. The inner weakness type. This one's fucking goated. Give me that. And then she gets 5. Yes. This is a good selection already. So we can probably keep going and upgrade some shit. I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. Nor unlimited. Yeah. Wait. Increases ally target's damage by 45. After 8 turns, the character in position gain 1 extra turn. Wait. Consumes a skill point, restores HP equal to 6%. I have a better one for heals already. I have a better one for heals, which is, I think, the 5 at saver. So we can honestly sell this one, which does fucking nothing. And I'll buy this one instead. What about this? Oh, I have this one, which is defense up. Okay, it's fine. We have a good setup, I think. Look who's here, my favorite IPO. I bet your ass you are. Now it's fucking revenge, baby. Now it's fucking revenge. Because I come more prepared this time. Fuck off. Fuck off. Boom. And then she gets to go again because she's fucking cool like... Oh, no, she doesn't, I guess. Whoops. But my archer gets to go. And then he can do that shit. And then Cypher gets to go again. And then my archer gets to do boop beep. And then he gets hit a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he has this. I am unlimited blade works. And then... See, it's fine because... Stop it. Stop it. My Gallagher's gonna do a thing. And then he gets to heal everybody. This is threat damage. This is if Saber's in the team. I guess we gotta go with this one again, because it is the better one. And then we get to do this, heal everybody a little bit. And honestly, Cypher can fucking do her attack and do a fuck ton of damage because she's got like 300 stacks, 500k damage. Yeah, love to see it. Oh, I could have done Sparkle first, honestly. Would have buffed him a little bit more. Oh, look at this. We get to do this now. We got full fucking skill points now. 1.5 mil. Just 1.5 mil. I'm gonna attack a lot here. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're fucking getting yourself into. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how many goddamn attacks in a row he just did. That's so funny. Okay. Look at how many stacks Cypher has. This is such a fun thing. I love it. I love it when events kind of let you grab teams that are already kind of bonkers by themselves and make them even more broken. Is Frankenstein a character in Fate? Maybe. I don't recall it being a character, but I believe you. Also, hi Julian, welcome my day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a lot of fun with this combat event. It's actually quite fun. It takes the fun aspect of Simulated Universe and makes it even simpler. Plus Archer is very fun to play. I'm glad I built him like this. Okay, then you probably should attack that fucking 1,000. Cypher needs to do something so that she could fucking unleash her ult with this. She is not able to gain energy right now. Frank is in fact a servant. We'll let you look at that. I needed to do that because I want Cypher to gain more energy. I want to throw that fucking female Frankenstein is a character, not the woman that wrote it. I guess that's just how the... Oh, what the fuck? Just say... What do you... Oh, because it takes 2. Whoops. Having a hard time with it. Here's to make my characters better. I mean, I just started, so it could get more difficult down the line. I have no idea. I have no idea if this is like representative of the rest of the... event, if you will. But so far, I've been having fun. Fuck, that's a lot. Oh, I can't target that one. That's annoying. Okay. Cypher, my girl, you need to get so much more energy. She doesn't get to attack anymore. I might just straight up... Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm bringing up Cypher right now because if Cypher does one skill... Did I not bring up... Oh, I did bring up Cypher. Okay, it's fine. There's only 2 enemies left to defeat, so maybe Cypher won't be able to do... Okay, Cypher won't be able to do her... No, never mind. We still have a whole fucking run of enemies. Hold on. Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. See, because Cypher gets to do this, and then this with 1,600 stacks. Come on now. Her character from Fate is Jack the Ripper. We have actually gone through a little bit of a Fate tangent, and we did see Jack the Ripper. Oh my god. 1.8 million, baby. Okay. I mean, try. I don't give a fuck. Oh, but everybody... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait. Uh-oh. I don't think I win it anyways. Hold on. What the hell? Wait. What the hell? I did so much fucking damage and I still lost? Topaz, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell? You lose 10 HP, you gain 2 star coins each turn. You lose 1 HP, every fight berserker pieces. Caster bond. I'll take that one, I guess. What the fuck? Okay, at least I have a fuck ton of pieces here. And I can get 1 extra... How many do I have? I have 7 and 5 here, so I could probably get an extra one. Increases damage taken. What the fuck? Why would I want that? Max HP. Damage dealt by all allied targets by 12. I think I need to get one that's like strong. Deals break damage. Deals... That's not good. Attack using an ultimate because the ultimate... Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I also don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy. I mean, you're probably just confused about the game. That's understandable. Well, I have that one already. Okay, I'll take them for upgrades then. Do I haven't... I can get these things because these are upgrades to the one I have. But I want to fill an extra spot. An enemy target, their action advances by 10% and increases by... What the fuck? Spin. My target's attack increases by 15. That's not a great final spot. That's too weak. Okay, I'll take the upgrades just because they're that good. And pray that I get a better fucking piece at the end here. It fix this enchantment. That's not a new one. I'll crit damage increases by 30%. That's good. That could be a good final piece that I get just for some extra buffs. I'll take this one. I'll take the caster one for now because I had nothing better. Reduces speed by 10 and defense by 20%. It could be a good debuff. That's useless. Yeah, I might as well get it. There's nothing better that I could do. What the heck? Well, at least I don't go against Topaz again. What the fuck? Can I win against Ling Jingliu? Mara struck. What do you do? More than 50, the effect doubles. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is gonna be... I don't know if this is gonna be good. Maybe I picked a bad team. Maybe I should have gone with the Herta team, because the Herta team is, I think, technically better. But I wanted to use... I wanted to use Archer. Maybe I built this whole thing wrong. I don't know. This event ended up being a bit more convoluted than I thought. So you know what? That's good. Not convoluted, but a bit more complicated than it seemed at first. I did think it was like suspiciously... Why do I... What the fuck is happening? Why do I not die here? How have I not died? Topaz plays chess while everyone's playing fucking checkers? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I am. Do your thing. What do we grab here? Same as I see skills. Reduces damage taken by targets. Yeah, I think this is still the best one. I think. I don't know. I might be wrong at this point, honestly. Yeah, I don't particularly... I'm not worried about health at the moment because I could easily just do this and then Gallagher will heal everybody anyways. By doing this thing. Boom, there you go. Cypher's safe again. And then we can use it for 300. Fuck it. 300 is good. Is a good amount of... Okay. Okay. Ow! What the balls? Excuse me? How dare you? Okay, no matter what, I'll see it through to the end of this run. Whatever that means. Okay, she healed herself a little bit at least. I think we should target enemies that I can kill immediately, honestly. Might make it easier for myself later down the line. Oh, well, I guess I keep going here, huh? I guess I still keep going. Oh my god, look at how many fucking archers there are in the order. So fucking funny. Well, if these all kill, I'd rather just save. I'd rather just recover skill points like this here. Okay, and then comes the ult again. No, hold on. Look at how many fucking archers there's still in the turn order. That's so funny. Now we can keep going. Bro's projecting himself. He really is. And he keeps going. He is not fucking stopping. Oh, that's so good. Boom. That's so funny. That's such a funny visual. Oh, that's such a funny visual. How many fucking archers have I projected? Like, when does this end? At what point does this end? Because I used this ult again. No. You need to save up skill points. You need to save up skill points for when your ult will do more damage. We do that one. Okay, then you use it. Then you use the ult. Hold on. Never mind. That just kills the. He is the blade. He is the unlimited blade works at that point. He just became the unlimited blade works. Okay, so now it's the final fucking rematch against her. Jesus Christ. So what do we do here? Increases their damage taken by 45. Oof. Enemy target, but I don't have any more room, so I have to replace one. Increase for 1 turn. Every debuff on the defeated enemy target advances all enemy actions. Okay, I kind of like that one more than this. I'll take that as a yeah. We can buy this one to upgrade it. I don't know if we need to buy that one to upgrade it, honestly. I like that one. Their attack increases by 30%. Okay, I'll take it. What about this? Damage attack using an ultimate increases the ultimate damage taken by the attack target by 30%. Taken by the... Oh, we have this one already. Okay. We can upgrade this one to 3 stars, which is dope. And that is the same one, so we probably don't need to do it again. What about this one? That's just break damage. We don't have it. What's this one? Basic attack damage. If I can switch this one by another archer piece that's better, that'd be great. Because that one kind of sucks. Honestly, that one kind of sucks. Don't want to take this one. I'll take it. Ooh, dope. Dope. I want to keep the 7 archer buff, but I need to replace this one with a better archer piece if possible, which I don't think it will be at this point. Yeah, no, it won't be. One skill point, increases their speed by 30. Yeah, we'll take this then. And I think that's going to be it for now. Hopefully I've done enough. At this point, I don't know. At this point, I legitimately don't know what I need to do. First time enemy does HP by increases by 100%. That's how much you have? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I can't beat her. Look at all the fucking HP buffs that this motherfucker got. Maybe it's just that. Maybe I just got like a... I could try a different team as well, but I've honestly just... Okay. Maybe I just got a bad luck of the draw, honestly. Because every enemy has so much fucking HP, it's just ridiculous. Okay. We should, however, target the small fry. Because the small fry can die and then that gives me buffs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, man. Listen. What you just need to know is that I'm trying to beat the game, okay? Okay, Jimmy? Don't make fun of me just because I'm trying here. I mean, do I... Yeah, might as well. More damage, I suppose. Okay, and then we trigger... Fall pieces by 40%. Increases the amplification effect for... This is a true damage. It's an attack deals 1 instance of true damage equal to the 40%. I think actually, based on how much HP those motherfuckers have, I'll take extra damage, honestly. I will take it. Because how much because the buff that those guys have in damage in HP is just getting ridiculous. So I'll take any kind of damage buff I can get. Okay, you need to fucking stop though. You need to stop. You need to stop. That way I can heal myself. And have... No. Okay, I'll heal myself. And then... Cypher's gonna do a fuck ton of damage with this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, unlimited blade works. 8 million damage. We're doing better. I feel like we're doing better. We definitely need to take care of the small fry. Like that one. There we go. Okay. We keep targeting the smaller fry because that's gonna buff the... That's gonna buff me more. So that by the end, we deal even more damage to the bigger guys. You are small fry by my definition. Okay, never mind. You're not that small fry. Okay, you are now. There's so many archers back in the fucking turn order. Okay, I added an extra one. I added an extra one to the turn order. Okay, now we're not dealing with too many small fry anymore. But you are kind of smart fry already anyways. Let me see if this does more damage. That does quite a ton of damage, quite a bunch of damage. So honestly, we could probably take it down. Okay. This is becoming a lot more involved, and I like that. This guy dies in one hit, for sure. Yeah. Okay, we ran out of archer turns, but he can still dish out some fun nil damage here. Never mind, he's still in it. You can probably kill this guy with just a basic attack. Yeah. And then this guy could also probably be taken down with... Oh, never mind. He wasn't able to be taken down in one attack. We'll take care of that guy then. Okay, there we go. Archer took care of some bad guys. Wait, no. Archer can destroy this guy. And then Archer with a basic attack can probably also take care of... Well, never mind. Do that. I am the one of my sword. Do the thing. Into the small guy. Maybe I should have targeted one of the bigger guys with that. Honestly, that's fine. Give more buffs to... Oh lord. Okay. Bring in your whole fucking troop now, Topaz. Okay. 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 Do the same thing. Target the small fry. The small fry have a lot of HP still, because this is technically a whole unit, actually. Okay, but we're doing good. We're doing good. If I ever get to the point where Cypher can get to unleash her ult, she's also going to do a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll build up powerful ability. Oh lord. Some of these motherfuckers actually can take away some of my energy now that I think about it, which is not a good thing. Yeah, they did that. That is not good. Or give me energy potentially. Okay, no, hold on. Do this. We get extra. Never mind, we won. I really wanted to unleash fucking Cypher's ult with 2,000 stacks. That would have been so goddamn hype, but the game never let me. Damn it. Okay, at least I won. Took a while, but I won. God damn it. Corruption level 1 defeated. I imagine there's like higher corruption levels. Is that so? Corruption level 1 cleared. Please continue the challenge. Do I have to do corruption levels? Corruption level 2? Oh, I guess I have to, huh? Well, I'll be continuing then. But not now. I've done... Lord knows I've done enough. So I saw Lancer was probably still hanging at Shaban's bar. Wait, I can find Lancer again? The collab's not over? As far as I'm aware, this little bit about the event happens after the story of the collab. Because like when I talked to Lancer first off, he told me there was one of the dialogue options was, why are you still here? Why didn't you disappear? And he was like, I don't know. So I guess canonically that bit with the Holy Grail happens after. Yeah, we have another event, another little mission. Wait, no, I don't want to pull here. No, I don't want to pull here. I meant to press F4. Wait, no, hold on. I meant to check this. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the... Okay. I did it. But oh well. I'd say today was a very fruitful stream, all things considered. One character to take all the damage from past confined and cages ability, Desmio's Evangelion. Wait. Oh, I guess that's just a general one that I've never really gotten before. So I'd say today was a very fruitful day where I finished building my archer and then we used him in a lot of very fun content. That actually, the combat part of this event does seem to be quite fun. So, you know what? That's cool. Even if the story was kind of mid so far from what I've played, at least I can rest assured that Archer as a character is very fun to play. And that combat event is also quite fun. So I'm excited to keep trying with that. And then I don't know. So that's gonna be it for me then. Does Jimmy have anything to say about the stream? Jimmy, any final questions? Any final thoughts?
What the hell was that?
Jimmy was overall quite confused about the whole stream, even more so than I was. I guess he just never really understood Fate. He never really understood Honkai Star Rail, so he was going to be lost from the start. So you know what? It is what it is. I completely understand what he feels. Honestly.
Oh yeah, no, that's yummy.
And apparently something about it, but okay, something about it was yummy. I have no idea what. We did talk about Pop-Tarts at some point, so maybe he was just like left with the idea of Pop-Tarts being fun, being yummy. So there's that. We also did learn a lot about Fate. Yes, there's a lot of extra lore that we found out today that I didn't know was a thing, and that's a cool thing. Finding out about Fate lore, because I don't really have an interest in diving in myself outside of watching like the main anime or reading the visual novel or something. Outside of that, I don't really care much about the rest of Fate. Should we raid somebody? I think we could raid somebody. Who's live? Who's up in there? Who's honking their star rails? I don't like how that sounds. I don't like how that sounds. Oh, that's funny. That's not that funny. You guys want to go to a horse stream? Apparently there's a big support card. Oh, hi John, welcome on in. You got in here just in time for me to say goodbye. I'm sorry to say, but I am wrapping up stream. When Guntram is so busy. Oh, don't worry. Never apologize for not being able to hang out. I completely understand. People have their own lives outside of being able to join stream. Let's go say hi to Puffy. Puffy is playing Uma Musume, playing the horse girl game, and there's a big important support card that just came out, so people are excited. People are excited because it's apparently a very strong card, and she just now started a career, so we can go say hi while she does her thing. Just give me to say bye clearly. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I very much appreciate you dropping by. And if you still need any stream goodness, then we can go over to Puffy and watch her play fucking, what is it? The horse girl game. I'm probably gonna be playing that later because I want to try getting that support card that's so freaking important. And so I'll be trying out that later. And on Friday, by the way, we have an exciting stream on Friday because we are playing Peak, the climbing game with a couple friends. Hopefully we can play with them because I think one of them is having internet issues. So hopefully that still goes through. But other than that, I'll be seeing you on Friday then for some climbing action. I've never played that game, but it seems super fun. And it would technically be the first ever collab stream that I do on this channel, which is kind of scary at the same time. So, ooh, Peak is really good. I did hear it was very fun. I have seen some funny clips, so I'm excited to check it out. But that'll be Friday, and so hopefully I can see you there, and so I can introduce you to some of my friends. Yay! And then I'll be seeing you when I see you then, though. That's going to be it for me. Let's go say hi to Puffy and watch some horse girl racing. So I'll be seeing you when I see you then. Bye bye.